Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Been There, Done That. Ben is currently eating. He got a little behind schedule, but that's fine. We shall have me. Alright, the lovely Dead in Sky. We have the exchange all purchased out, and that's all we need. Yeah, one thing I want to do before I start is that last month we had a pretty fun Halo party over at twitch.tv/scruffykip, and I think I uploaded the maps that we used, but I just want to go through really quick and check. So here we have the game types, so shared files. So we got all the TTP, Death Snail, Husky Raid, Rocket Race, Ball. I don't have NASCAR, Rift Ball. Okay, I do need to upload the garbage map, like the garbage compactor then. So, how do I go to my player details? I'm dumb. They are on the PC version of the game, and I am on the Xbox version of the game, so I cannot do that right now. Because they are local variants. So, yeah. What do you even have? Oh yeah, I just did my weekly MOA search. Can I even play this in theater? Let's see. We're just doing stuff. I never actually use theater. But let's launch the clip and see what I did. Unlike Data Hive and Long Knife Solace for my weekly MOAs Discord, why is Discord suddenly not existing? 1 second. Let's test this. Okay, that's better. That was weird. Second.
Trooper, over here!
It's just looking at me. This is just me searching all the spots for MOAs. Trying to figure out where the heck the MOA is. I assume the MOA shows up when we play. Yeah, okay. That just gets me 100 XP for free. Somehow I missed the MOA there. Yes, end film. Yeah, otherwise I need to stop doing the weekly challenges because I have so much experience and I have all of the Spartan points to spend on literally nothing. I have a set of Halo 2 armor, which I don't even think comes up in the exchange normally, and some Halo 4 armor that's for achievements, and I think that's literally it. Yeah. I did go over. One thing I could go over is that in 2023, I let me pull this up. I've been doing some looking at milk teas because I just finished the milk tea I got from Japan. So I'm like, what can I do to replace this? And the answer is go to an Asian supermarket and buy a similar brand. I just verified that they taste similar enough. And then while I'm there, I need to get more rice. And let's do all this extra stuff. Where is my Halo time tracking? Wait, I have Halo time tracking. I have MCC time tracking. Oh, right. One is all of MCC and one's just the Reach stuff. So let me show that on stream. Okay. No, this might be one of the views I can't just. Okay, fine. Wait, I cut it off. Okay. What's a good way for me to show this then? Without doing too much work. I guess I will transform this because I usually use this for when showing YouTube videos in full. So we're going to left 0? Yeah, 0. Okay. So this was for Reach when in 2023 I was trying to get my sum down to 3 hours for my current like little banner. The step your gear pass on foot on the pedal gas achievement. Oh hey Ben. How's it going?
What's up?
Not much. I'm just reminiscing about stuff I did in Halo.
Nice.
Yeah, I did the do all of Halo Reach in under 3 hours on Legendary Achievement back in 2023. And the first part of that was like, okay, I already had times from doing the campaign like solo and co-op here and there. And the first half of the game has a lot of opportunities to just skip combat, whereas the second half has a lot more combat. So let's just, use bank on the combat times like on co-op with like 4 people, and then just grind out the first half with the solo strats to make up the difference. So you can see my old times. I was like 4 hours 10 minutes, so I shaved off like an hour and 12 minutes just from the 4 missions essentially.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that got that. And because MCC doesn't give you a nice way to track your scores and times in each mission, I just made a spreadsheet that did that to see if I beat the par time and par score. I haven't updated in like a little bit, but
Nice.
just to see how close I was to like getting it in all mission and all like each game has an achievement for all the par times, all the par scores. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can see I have 2 Halo 3 levels I haven't done on Legendary. I did those Halo 4 levels on Legendary, and then I have I did all Halo 3 on Legendary. These are par score. So the only ones I have left for Legendary are Halo 1 and Halo 2. Yeah. I don't know.
Man. It's so much.
Yeah, it's a lot. How's dinner?
Oh, it was fine. I was just on with Anya for like an hour. She called like right after I messaged, and we were talking. I put a dent in my dinner plan, so I had like cold chicken and then inhaled a bun. Called it good.
Oh no, okay. I mean, that's not much better than mine. We're at a singular pork chop and then a bunch of the mashed potatoes I've been like consuming since Sunday. Because Sunday I peeled 15 pounds of potatoes.
Hell yeah.
So I cooked half of them. I'll get through them by like Friday, and then on Sunday I'll cook the other half.
Nice.
It'll be great.
All right, we are on Delta Halo.
Yeah, we did the Arbiter one, so we're back to Chief.
Why? Thank God I read it defaulted to Legendary. That would have been a shock.
Do you use like I don't know. Are there any games that you play that like the game just doesn't track itself well, so you have to like go and use like a spreadsheet or some shit to figure out what the heck you want to do?
The last time I did anything like that was actually Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Also, hey,
Just
Hank.
it just it just booted me out of the game. I
It boot-
guess like fully went to dashboard.
Oh, great. This is a good start.
I think it did this last time, didn't it? Like the first time we tried to load in, it did something weird.
Yeah. I just
Uh,
remember me failing the jump repeatedly as Aegis and Hank watched, but it probably did that too.
No, for Animal Crossing New Leaf, I wanted to like complete,
Like the
different
museum?
people probably have, yeah, complete the museum, and then I wanted to have everything available to order from the catalog.
Hmm.
And there's no way to track that in that game. So Peter had sent me like a huge ass spreadsheet of everything.
Nice.
I never did complete it, but I got pretty close.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now with Pocket Camp. I'm like collecting every single villager and just feeding them treats until
Hell
they're level
yeah.
15. So I'm currently level 140 in that game.
Nice.
There's no museum equivalent though.
That's a little sad.
A
like the
little,
museum.
yeah. Blathers just goes and you go on you send off resources on the ship to collect different like treats and maps for people and stuff, and then Blathers handles all the maps. So you can do a game with him or just play 5 leaf tokens to get every single item on that map as well as the person. So
Gotcha.
now mine crashed the dashboard. Fuck.
Well, we have to make it equal for everybody.
Halo 3 is usually the one that does that, not Halo 2.
Oh, mine also went to dashboard.
Yeah.
Just hating it. Yeah, I've thought about going back. I don't know which. I kind of want to start one of the older Animal Crossings again, but I don't really know which one. I put all 3 of the. I put the population.
Didn't you say
growing
you
Wild
wanted
World
the GameCube one? Like to do that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like, so here's the thing. I love the GameCube one, but like my nostalgia factor is strongest with Wild World. But
Okay.
as an adult, I kind of hate how that game looks because they used less grass texture, so it looks
Yeah.
kind of deserty.
So here's
I
the
don't
play.
like
What you is you do like the Animal Crossing GameCube, but you do the Japanese version and you specifically do it with an English translation but not an English localization. So you still have the context of like all the Japanese holidays, like Children's Day and shit. But you still get the GameCube vibes, but it's a little something different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
instead of
did
wishing well, you
actually-
get the shrines, all that good stuff.
hope we're not. I almost started Cairo Station. I actually did have a physical copy of the N64 one that I played
Yeah, you-
around on. That was so funny too, because I was like, how do I get it to work in my system? And it's like, well, you can do like original N64. It's like, well, you can do this or that, or you can just file the cartridge. I'm like, I'm gonna file the cartridge.
Oh damn, that
So I'm
still
out
worked
there
even
with
on
it.
N64?
Hmm?
Like I know that was like a pin trick for like NES and like even SNES, but I didn't realize N64 still had a pin trick like that.
Yeah, like literally, it's just the cartridge in one spot. Well, on both sides, it's symmetric. It just like the plastic comes out a little further, and you can literally just file off the tab.
Okay.
It crashed again to dashboard.
Oh no.
Dude, I've done nothing. I've got the Ethernet cable plugged in. I'm on my
No, this
account,
isn't
not doing
a
nothing.
this is a MCC thing. This isn't a U thing. Don't worry. Well, worry,
First.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Our plans.
it'll be fine. Just give it a couple more minutes to think. Yeah, so that's an option. So it's like it feels like it's the same game, but you at least get some different content. If that's an issue, if you're okay with doing the exact same stuff, then go with whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of cool just like playing, like the GameCube or the DS one. Like, I also really like New Leaf,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Actually, the thing I kind of want to do, which I
Maybe
would need to
before you
look
sell your
into.
Switch, you could play the Switch one.
I played the Switch one. I've dumped
Oh,
like
right, you did, yeah.
300 hours into it or something.
Oh, fuck, you really did.
200, 300. Yeah. The funny thing is that's like nothing, right? Like Animal Crossing fans go so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, ooh, I heard that, the MCC to Switch 2. Here's the thing, so it came up a bit during some of the, like, alongside the Microsoft stuff last year, where it's like the 4 games that are coming. There's also some stuff about like Halo was pitched to PS4 at one point, like MCC. They are like working on some sort of demo, and the Switch came up in that. So the fact that there's new like rumors about MCC to Switch 2, that's pretty cool. Get more people sucked into Halo.
Man, my shit is just like set to default, I guess. Like my nameplate and stuff all just is actually set to default. I thought it just wasn't showing correctly. That's very funny.
Also, I think that Switch 2 Direct thing for it being Thursday isn't happening on Thursday. So, we'll see when the Direct's gonna be. They are running rampant, yeah, but like, I'm not going to be, this is just gets more people into Halo. It's not like, at this point, it's not Microsoft doing anything out of the norm, which is weird.
Man, I hope it comes to Switch 2, and I hope that it has crossplay, because I'm going
It
to
has
dunk on
to.
those kids.
It literally
I'm gonna dunk
can't
on those
not.
kids. It's like when my brother played, my brother was balls deep in Fortnite, and Fortnite came to Switch, and those kids were not prepared. He won like 10 games in a row.
Aw, sick.
It was ridiculous. Did you get my invite?
I did not. Can you resend it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, kids get already have
They-
Master Chief from Fortnite.
Master
Yeah. I don't know. Oh man, that reminded me like getting the kids on a Switch. I had a coworker who asked like a couple months ago about like their kids were getting one of their kids was getting old enough where like they would be into video games. So they were just like, what should I like get for video games? Just as like a broad question to us at like a lunch table. Just like that's such a big thing. So what we ended up deciding is that he borrowed one of our coworkers' modded Switch that just had a bunch of pirated games. I still haven't gotten your invite, by the way.
I've been sending it.
Okay, I'll invite you, and then I'll make you host. And then the kid plus the younger kid could decide like try out some stuff and then see what's what they like. So it was a good option to sample. Okay, attempt 4.
Hell yeah.
Yes, the mugged up piracy young. Okay, cross fingers.
Moving to Russia will get you hooked on piracy.
Yeah.
No VPN, just raw dogging it, full speed. Oh. The best part of that was when I was teaching at Baltica, which is one of, if not the largest, alcohol company in Russia. They do beer mostly.
Okay.
and it was great because there was like the class. It's like the workers, right? They're adults, and about half the class were like their top loss prevention lawyers, and like one of them was like, "Yeah, I have a 16 terabyte media server. You just pirates." I'm like, "Do you use a VPN or anything?" He's like, "No, it makes the speed worse." Like, okay, dude is just out there.
Oh, one second. I just have to plug and re-plug in my Elgato because I have some Elgato lag. So let me just do that real quick.
The L on my Gato till I lag.
Yeah, it's fine. That's the only thing with the S Plus. I just have to do this once at like the start of the stream, and then I'm like, I'm peachy all the way through. Oh, fuck. We have rockets. Fuck you, Grunt.
Yeah. Grunt never knew what hit him.
I always love the line in Shawshank. The last thing the warden was thinking, or the last thing that went through the warden's head, besides the bullet, was that how did Andy get the best of him?
Oh.
Oh right, there's still Halo 2 Jackals. I can't just be super careless. You made a dumb and you set your oven to self-clean at 1 a.m. last night? Oh jeez. That's... Hope it didn't trigger a fire alarm.
That's pretty funny. I mean, because like nothing went wrong aside from smoke.
Yeah.
But man.
Dude, so many pipes have been bursting around, like with friends and coworkers recently. It's like winter's hitting differently this year. It's not even like that cold. It's just pipes.
Easier said than done. Inbound Phantoms, Chief.
Yeah, we haven't had any pipe stuff. I mean, my only thing is my bedroom last I went up at my parents' house is 59 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 Celsius. So that's
Thank you for the
chilly
conversion.
for me. Yeah,
I'm usually the one doing it, so I'm like, I know my 5s and my 10s. I'm like, I can tell. It's like, okay, you did that correctly. Good job.
The funniest part is like, I could not for the life of me like convert that shit properly, or like in my head. But like, I know what each temperature feels like. So if someone says one or the other, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Okay.
But I don't know what the equivalent is. There's been a couple of times when I've absolutely crushed it, but there was one, I forget what it was. Ani was like, well, what's that in Celsius? I'm like, I don't know, like 24? No, it can't be 24. It's like 23.6 or something. And it was 23.6. I was a god.
Nice. I mean, at that point, that's just pedantic, but...
Yeah, I know. But the fact that I got it to the decimal point, I was high on that.
Okay, and good, it didn't set off the alarm. For me, it's always like, I just need to remember, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, those conversions, because those are like normal temperatures people talk about. Know that a plus or minus 5 is plus or minus 9, and then from that, I can just use the plus or minus 2 rule for like the closest one to like get like close enough that people won't be pedantic about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm talking to Anya, of course I'm going to be pedantic about it. That's how that's how I win, man. I never get to be right.
Also, I know every Halo game has the stand around and like 5 waves of enemies. But like usually, I don't know, like in like something like Reach, you usually get like a visible checkpoint between waves, which makes it like I feel like, okay, the game's communicating with you that it's doing wave-based stuff right now, whereas this is not. It just feels like 2% off.
Yeah. Oh. There's a sword behind you.
Thank you. Oh. Shot a little too close to myself. Why did my body do that?
Oh, could I? Oh, there we go.
Ooh, I could dual wield with my bodies. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Oh, there's a checkpoint. We did it. We're heroes. I got a late birthday gift in the mail today.
Ooh. Also, yeah, I mean, I said happy birthday on the thing, but I didn't realize when we were planning that you said like Saturday was off. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And Sunday. The stream went like 5 hours, 5.5 hours. So it's like, okay, yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, no, it was nice. But I got my I ordered the Hot 42 P12 Pro PS30, the like PlayStation 30th anniversary
Oh,
controller that they. I'm sorry, it's not official. It's the 30th anniversary of something undisclosed.
oh, you
Because
ordered a
it's not
knockoff one?
No, it's not the knockoff, but they didn't do it's not like Sony official. So they don't have like PlayStation anywhere on it explicitly.
Saddle up, we're moving out.
But
Wait, so which brand is this?
Hot 42.
Oh, okay, never heard of them.
They've been like on fire lately for doing good, cheap, leverless controllers. Very, very popular.
Okay,
There we go.
just gonna
This
back up
one,
through some Marines.
Hell yeah, I support it. This one is The thing that kind of sold me on it is
It's a leverless controller, so you must buy it.
I mean, like, yeah, right. Like, I kind of want them all. Gotta catch them all. But it's injection molded plastic instead of their acrylic stuff. Which the acrylic is good, but this is gonna sound like nitpicky. It squeaks. it creaks, man. I just didn't like how it felt. It felt like I was gonna snap it in half.
Okay. Also, I think for the skull for this level, just for people wondering, I think you have to go all the way like up there, jump across, and then go up here. I think the skulls are only available on Legendary, but
Yeah, because we didn't see them on the other level that we.
yeah. Which I guess makes sense.
The controls to extend the bridge should be in this structure.
We could extend, or we could grenade jump with a ghost. I'm feeling spicy.
Hell yeah. I'm just taking care of some stragglers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Wraith has discovered me.
Yeah, the Wraith discovered me.
How do we do this?
Okay, ready? I'm gonna throw a grenade right here, and you zoom over it a second after I say go. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Oh fuck. It's okay here. I'll ST to.
That's destiny, right there. Would have it any other. That's Halo, baby.
Okay. Yeah, no, the ghosts are the best for that, just because they're so small, so they can spin like fire. I'm gonna try it one more time then. Otherwise, do it legit. Maybe here would be nicer. Oh, actually, if I do it here, I'm probably gonna like fucking launched.
Watch out, Chief. Wraiths on the far side.
Oh fuck! Not even close. That wasn't even. I'm still alive. I just didn't.
Oh god.
You know, I threw a grenade, then I got back in. Right. I didn't like throw up in the air or do anything to space myself.
That's not. I tried to stop myself, but the inertia was not having any of that.
Yeah.
I like went for it, and I'm like, nah, there's no way. I just slowly slid off.
So you're still waiting for a spawn? Oh no, you're there.
Yep. I just plopped in.
Yeah, we'll just extend the bridge like normal people.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But I want to be special.
I remember seeing Mr. Monopoly's run at like HDQ 2014 because he's like the Halo 2 classic goat, and him doing all that stuff was pretty lit.
Oh, did you see what I just did?
I saw you the green arrow teleport.
I like clipped through it because I was standing on it.
Yeah.
Does plasma pistol neutralize the wraiths in this game?
Let's find out.
Oh, I missed. Oh my god, he's weaving.
No,
It does not.
It does not.
Uh-oh.
Good spot. Nice. Okay, this
They let me
Warthog's
in?
a little bit on fire.
Baby.
I did actually watch some GDQ this year, which was fun. That ghost just... I know it's a Halo 2 thing, but like, it always amazes me every time when the vehicles decide they had enough with life.
Oh man, I barely tapped that Warthog and it exploded. I turned and barely touched it. We going up or down, or doesn't it matter?
It doesn't matter. Also, damn, you still got that smoke smell. That's like, whenever I see on like listings like smoke-free household, and then like, I think 1 or 2 times I've actually like, you know, seen stuff from after a fire, like, you know, some people try to like save their clothes or other shit, and it's never like the smell. I just went off a cliff.
Nice.
Oh, my rockets. Yeah, it sucks.
I just baited this elite and a ghost to drive off the cliff. Oh man. Should never do this when it's cold out. Ugh.
I feel like that's a sitcom plot. Like, you know, Christmas mishaps or... Yeah, people
love
that
how
cigarettes are
stuff-
popped. Honestly, I'm really bad at detecting, like, smelling when someone's drunk or, like, shit like that. Or, like, when it's cigarette stuff. And that's probably... probably says something about the parents I grew up with. But it also says a bit about my, like, you know, unalertness to that type of stuff, so... Because my mom
my
smokes in the
thing
car
is-
type of smoking. Smokes in the house, you know.
See, my thing is like my sense of smell is just dog shit. Mostly in that I acclimate super quickly to smells. So like, for example, I will never ever be able to tell when like the garbage needs to be taken out. Because that doesn't just immediately smell, right? That's like a thing that's been building up for like a week. How can I get this wraith into there?
Oh
To
shit,
the
there's like
side.
8 ghosts. I flipped and immediately got ran over. You couldn't tell that there's still smoke smell until you went out and came back again.
Oh shit, my bad.
It's okay. I had just spawned.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Oh, that felt so good. I just boosted into like 3 of them.
nice.
Oh, we're going down. I see.
Be distracted. Okay, there we go. Let's get this ghost and do stuff. That's one thing I think I commented on too much. I think because I set up an air filter ahead of time, but I was worried when I got like a cat, like the you know, the odor blindness type stuff.
Yeah.
So just in case, I was like, okay, on Kijiji there's like a $5 like air filter for that. You know, it's like an air filter I could probably buy on Amazon for like $45, but like it's $5 on Kijiji. So like, let's just do this. And I just put it next to the litter box, and it's just been there, plugged in via USB ever since. And I change it out twice a year.
There was at the apartment I was in Wisconsin before moving. The dude above me decided that he liked smoking weed, and he would constantly smoke cigarettes too. And like these were thin ceilings and walls and shit. But he like wherever he was smoking was like right above. Smoking weed specifically was right above my bathroom, So like I would shower and it would get steamy and that would mix with the weed smell and like
Ugh.
it was like in everything, man. It was awful. I found out after one of the winters well, not the first winter I was there, but after he had moved in. Because the dude who lived above me before was like this old guy who stayed in the apartment for like a month out of the year. So I didn't, like, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
But then he like decided he didn't need it anymore. So this younger dude moves in. And freaking the winter that he was there would like apparently just smoke on the balcony and just flick the cigarettes off. So like when the snow melted, there was like a literal like 30-centimeter high pile of cigarettes. And I'm like, I'm not fucking cleaning that. And I was like getting ready. I was gonna go like talk to the the owners or whatever. And my neighbor, this old woman named Gail, was like, I already talked to them. I said, there's no way Ben would do that. It's that jackass upstairs. I'm like, oh my God, Gail. You're fantastic. I guess there's no way. Can I get the Wraith farther? I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, I think over here, we go here, then we like loop around. It's like a little bit of a maze almost, so. The Wraith, I could maybe get, here, let me try something real quick.
Oh, I can do it. I believe.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You did it.
I believed.
I was gonna use the ghost to help you like nudge up, right? You could have ridden the ghost upwards, but instead, you're just gonna...
No.
Yeah, we're just gonna...
Well, the problem is actually these shield things are, I can't just like drive over them nicely. Can I get around from like the other side? Seems like maybe. Let's find out.
Oh, there's an inside that you definitely can't get in.
Oh, okay, well I'm just gonna hop out then. Oh, there's a bunch of weapon drops out here. There's like sniper rifles and shit.
Okay, let me get one real quick.
Kind of drove over some of them with the Wraith, but you know. What's this? Oh, there's rockets. I'm gonna take a rocket. I'm also gonna destroy this Wraith out of principle. Don't want it to fall into enemy hands.
Okay.
Bye, Wraith. You served me well.
Yeah, I think that I don't know, I didn't have... Like, I got pretty lucky with having university roommates that weren't, like, intrusive. The most they would be is, like, maybe the opposite, where they'd never come out of their room ever during the 4 months.
Hell yeah.
But you know they're there, because sometimes I'll, like, go, and if they got mail, I'd slip under the door, and then you can hear them, like, silently, like, picking it up. Not even, like, acknowledging our presence. Like, just two of us that were, like, chatting with each, like, actually, like, existing like normal people, and then the other two probably, like, I don't know, it's like their first years playing, like, League for 25 hours a day.
Hell yeah. I was pretty social my first semester. But then, like, my roommate transferred schools. And then I ended up being on a different area where like all my friends were, and we just ended up like not hanging out as much. That was a very asocial time for me.
Yeah.
But it was still alright. I guess it wasn't super asocial. But I wasn't, compared to the first semester, it felt much more, you know.
Nice places.
I've awakened the snipers.
Did we get all of them?
There's a couple more ahead probably. All the ones that matter. And then like the
Hell
rest of
yeah,
you need.
clean
Did
oven.
you find? Did you have a solid friend group or?
Not. I mean, yes and no. Because that was that semester was like bad enough. That's when I had my little. It was like my fuck up semester, so I was on academic suspension. So I took like a year off, and then when I came back, I went to a different university, just still in the like Wisconsin system, and where I went to a 2-year university because that's like the path that you have to take. Because like when you fuck up, and they'll like, yeah, start with this one, and then you can transfer if you do well.
Okay.
So I did that, and I didn't like know anybody in classes or anything, and I just like took my shit and got out,
Still no word about
and I wasn't like
that.
living on campus or anything. And then kind of same deal for when I transferred, still wasn't on campus, and I had a bunch of semester buddies and stuff, but nobody that I stay in contact with.
Boy,
Okay.
are they in for a
There's-
surprise.
The most I did afterwards, not that I did it, as you'll see, but the most I like encountered someone after transferring was I found out a girl in my poetry classes had an OnlyFans.
Watch yourself. Honor guards.
And I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's
this
also
is like
like
the
working as a
last bit of
stripper.
this level.
Oh, okay.
So kill these enemies and then I'll. There we go. Yeah.
We did it.
Woo. Okay. I still have some, like a couple groups, like 2 high school groups and 1 uni group. I still chat and hang out with. I'm gonna see one of my uni friends. I'm gonna see a play with tomorrow. We're gonna see The Lion King, so
Nice.
that'll be good. Classic.
Wait, go back.
I wish we had plays and stuff around here. There is a dearth of things to do. I actually looked if there's like one opera happening in like Madison, but it's like after I leave.
Maybe like look at like a high school play or something.
Yeah, there's like stuff. I think in the high school here does like a cabaret thing, which is usually really good. I don't know if that's this year or not. No, did they do that in February? Man, I can't even remember. I can't even remember if that's usually closer to Christmas and it would have passed out, and it's like they would have done it already, or if it's in February. It's been too long.
I got another contact.
But there's some, there's like, it's not that there's nothing, I should rephrase actually. It's not that there's nothing to do, it's that all of it is like, I'm missing.
Yeah.
It either happened before I got here, or it's happening after. For the stuff that looked interesting, anyway. And that, like, was at a glance.
Glad I'm on your side.
The big thing that I'm kind of disappointed about is I wish there was, like, some fighting game locals, and there's just not, unless you're in Milwaukee or Madison, and I'm not driving 3.5, 4 hours to go to that shit.
Yeah. I've been to Smash local once just to socialize. And like I saw like it was fun, but then like everyone there was playing the game obviously because that's what you do at a local, and I wasn't. I was just chatting with people. So after a bit, I kind of got like, okay, I think I don't have like a break, right? Like I'm just watching or I'm doing chatting. So it was fun,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'll go again unless I have a specific reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe Smash locals around. Because I remember there were some ages ago. I guess I don't know if they dissolved, but I mean, Smash is just, it's Smash.
Yeah.
There's like always stuff around for it, at least at the university. And I could go, like, there's like I could still do like game store stuff, right? Like if I want to do Magic drafts or something.
You okay?
Yeah.
But like if they were doing like old sets, I would be very enticed. But so would everyone else, because everybody at my local game store last I knew was like a profiteering stockholder as opposed to a player. So kind of annoying.
So one thing I
like
noticed in my clips I need to stop doing when I like look back is if I'm in an intense moment I might like bite my lip or like lick my tongue in my lip, and it just looks horrible to the point where I have like a short I just upload or I'm about to upload that does technically have video, but I'm just replacing with the PNG tuber just because it'll be way less distracting.
Yeah.
Because it's not even something that should be intense. I was just doing it because I was just secretly tryharding. Like it's Fall Guys. It's fine. I did like the ring level. I got like 2 golds right away, and then I just did 2 regular rings, and it's I was in duos, but I got all 12 of the.
I noticed my thing for like Street Fighter is if I'm doing even if I'm just like practicing combos, like I'm not even in a game, but I'm just like practicing tricky combos, I'll be like kind of clenching my teeth. And I'm like, that's probably not good.
Yeah. I have some other ones where I'll do like a deep like fixated stare, and I'll hold a pose. It's not necessarily angry or happy. So like I have a picture a friend took of me like arm wrestling someone where I just like look like a killer. Like I just have like a happy like stare intensely. Actually arm wrestling someone who I probably should have lost to, but I ended up actually like winning after like a good like 90 seconds. So yeah.
Hank, a full proxy vintage cube thing sounds great. Honestly, I just want to do the thing that we did, which is cracking an old box and making a deck out of it. That limited format is so good.
Oh, that
But
sounds...
I want the physical like paper.
What's a vintage cube?
It's
Proxy draft?
just like it's like the oldest. It's like all the old expensive Gucci cards.
But
But
you
like the
just
proxy
do pieces of paper instead of the cards because they're expensive.
I assume printed paper instead of
Okay.
like a full because you know they make like nice proxies, but I assume it's like the paper behind a land or whatever, something cheap.
So a fun fact on this level is that when we were doing Halo 2 for Wolfpack, we did 2 separate streams at the same time because it's 2 players only, and there's like 4 or 5 of us going at a time.
Oh,
And this level on Legendary, me and my friend Softlock, because they did early Gondola, but I didn't, and Legendary has Iron by default, so I couldn't just die. And the other group soft locked by accidentally putting on too many skulls, making the boss impossible, even though they're on heroic. So that was fun. We both got an L, and
That's incredible. I forget how you do early Gondola.
you have to. Yeah, I forget too, but.
I saw a thing on it. Oh no, he lost his battle.
You
rifle.
definitely have to get on before like the hunters spawn.
Yeah. I just forget if it's just like you have to go super fast or if you have to like
Avoid
skip
trigger.
stuff. Yeah.
So you just get custom printed playing cards. Okay.
Means it was either built this way on purpose or was created by some other cataclysmic event. I'm sorry.
The real thing I've thought about doing if I had
Oh, I tried to do a fun jump.
Oh, did you fall?
I did, yeah. I was trying to jump
yeah.
like super early. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think
They're
this is one of the areas due to the bugs that's just like area not safe until you kill everyone. So yeah, it was worth it though. It was worth. Oh, I am back. Cool.
I think I just killed everybody.
Okay.
Do we continue on this one or we go?
Yeah,
over?
we do have to jump.
If I had missed it there, that would have been very funny. Just
Honestly,
absolutely
on
missed it.
keyboard I probably could have make it, but like my crouch jump isn't working the same on controller that it is on keyboard. So
Hmm.
it's like the
That
only
Marine
thing
is just
I miss
left
about
behind.
keyboard right now. Otherwise, it's fine. But I just have started doing more dumb shit on keyboard because I could.
Do we have to like start this or something?
I did press the button, but let's or maybe I didn't. No, I did. What happens if I go over here and press it? Nope. Huh. Turned out readable paper versions of like staples, and then you cut them, put them in front of lands.
No. No.
Um,
See? No.
Also, while that's happening, I that reminded me. Remember like Metagame back in like 2011, that card game? For like ages, I asked my one friend like, hey, like if you could like print that out at like Staples or something for a birthday gift, that would be like dope. And so over the course of 4 years, they did print it. They did misplace it. They printed it again and then misplaced it again before giving it to
no.
me. So we just played it on Tabletop Sim during COVID. It's like, okay, fine, we'll just do that. Let's.
You want to just like start at last checkpoint?
Yeah.
Last checkpoint. Hank, the problem for me with doing the proxies is that it rips away the joy of me getting the riffle shuffle an unsleeved $4,000 card or something, and that is a dream of mine.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna SD real quick, see if that fixes it.
Should we both maybe do it?
Oh no, we want one of us still alive.
Hmm.
So you're still in combat. Okay, now you're not. Okay, if you have any weapons you want, like swap them and then SD as well. I'm gonna kill the Marine because I think the Marine is being dumb as fuck. But I want to see if your death first does anything.
I did kill him last time because I felt bad that he was going to be left behind.
Okay, let's help his AI? Question mark.
Oh, we started moving. Or I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe we just needed to be on here with him.
Okay.
You caused us stress. That happened in combat. That wasn't me.
Your teammate was in combat. The game didn't lie.
It wasn't combat. It's me wrecking all the Marines.
The game keeps wanting me to dual wield plasma pistols. That's the worst idea.
It's funny though. Oh, no scoped him.
You should do a proxy order for cards. Okay. Where would Ben get one? Well,
Do you mean a proxy? Do you mean a proxy of like the printed paper, or a proxy of like it's more like an actual card?
Any better assault rifle.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I have 2 snipers.
Okay, well maybe, prioritize a little better.
No.
Okay.
What a ridiculous suggestion. There, I have a plasma pistol.
Okay. Good. Elevator's gonna come up after a little bit, but first enemies.
What joke, Hank? Also, I asked if you meant like the things where you print them on paper and put them behind lands, or like an actual proxy card on like card stock or whatever.
You should
Oh,
3D
nice.
print some.
There's a submerged section. that
3D
can-
print? Hell yeah.
Yeah, like make the card art
That
like,
would be-
go up slightly and make it
Over,
unshuffleable.
going down.
Actual proxy card. I've thought about it. We had this. I think you're the one who mentioned that, like, for some of the stuff that I want, like bulk Mirage commons, it's actually going to be cheaper to just order them from like in bulk from TCG Player. Or honestly, the thing I've thought about doing, because I don't care about getting the chase cards, right? I don't care if I get like the expensive shit. Honestly, some of those bulk like the lots on like eBay or something, because like they're not value, right? And if they're priced to not, if they're not trying to scam you into thinking that there's value, because sometimes they'll be like $200, a lot
Also
of
hop in.
10,000 cards. Oh, I have to hop in. I got you.
Yeah.
My bad. Oh God. Okay. Oh my
Other
God.
side.
There's so much geometry. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Here.
There we go. I tried every side. Yeah, just like a ton of bulk. I'm actually a little upset. Ty had a giant box of Magic cards that a coworker gave him, and they had picked through it already. And there was like some stuff in there. I think he ended up selling it. Like there was enough stuff. He got like $150 or something. But I'm like, man, he was gonna give it to me, and then he forgot to bring it when they drove down. So I'm like, don't worry about it. It's not like I can do anything with it.
When the fuck did they get a fuel rod cannon?
I just traded it to him.
Oh, okay.
If you want, I can
mean-
make sure it's your fuel rod.
I mean, I can take it. I have the option. I don't think I will.
Oh, there's always the option.
Okay, fine.
Oh my God, he stole your gun. He stole your sniper. That's his sniper, bro. Bah. Oh my God, Hank, send me the bulk. The chase card in my Mirage bulk is just Bird Maiden. It's like everyone else thinks they're getting like I'm trying to think what would be in there, like Lion's Eye Diamond or something, and I'm here like, oh my God, I got the Black Border Bird Maiden. Cause like that's this thing, like I don't want to do anything with him, right? I want to like put him in a binder and like look at them while I eat cereal or whatever, like that. It's kind of the same thing. Like that's what I would do with the old like classic Pokemon cards, man. And like I just would like look at the art and I'd look at like the flavor text, and if it didn't have flavor text on the Pokemon card, I'd get kind of annoyed. Like kid me would be like, "Why you left out the best part? I need to know what
this is now
Jigglypuff's flavor
worthless.
text is." Yeah, this is garbage.
Okay, bugs. Get a load of this.
I only have one Bird Maiden though. You son of a bitch. I'm so upset that when I bought that card for my dumb art deck, it was like 2 cents, and then it was, I think it's less now, but the fact that it was $10 is just like, I mean, it's like that other worthless card that I grabbed for my art deck that went up to like $20, up from like 10 cents because it
What happened to your art deck?
oh, when I moved, I sold all my stuff because I didn't want to. In hindsight, I probably should have just kept the worthless stuff, but I didn't. I was like, nah, I'm not going to be
fair.
playing with it. It was like I didn't really understand what my desire was, and that desire was like to just look at stuff. And I was thinking from like a play perspective. I'm like, I'm not going to be playing this at all. Which is true. I don't play at all, and I wouldn't really have opportunity to. But those decks, I mean, like I had a very saucy sliver deck that was like $4,000, $5,000. Like that effectively paid for every single trip I took overseas, and then my marriage and whatever.
Oh, you got that much for selling them all?
That was just the one deck, which like I probably paid also thousands, but like those cards had increased in value enough that. Oh my god, this grunt has invisibility? Come here.
Yeah. Also, I did look into those airline credit cards, and I think because it's like, okay, yeah, I do like 2 trips plus also spend like 2,000 a month. And like, I don't spend 2,000 a month every month, so I don't think it. I don't know
Oh,
if it'd be worth it for
yeah.
me.
Yeah, no, it's like there's definitely you have to be like spending.
Yeah. Like I'm like maybe like 1,000 a month for like half the months, and then maybe 2,000 for like the months where I book travel. But then it's assuming the flights plus the money. So like no,
Yeah.
I'm sticking with my
I
Just
groceries.
received a response from High Charity.
Mhm.
A very well encrypted
I
message from the
I'm very annoyed. I got an offer
this.
actually at the
Your
bank
haste has
that I
jeopardized
ditched
the
their
fulfillment of
garbage
our
credit card
covenant.
from. I got an
Threaten
offer to
our
get like their
grand
cashback
design,
card, which is also
that you
fairly
should be
bad.
spared a public display of
But
our
they're doing like they have like the
contempt,
$200
thanks only to
bonus,
mercy
right?
and
If you spend
wise
1,000 in the
counsel.
first 3 months.
Truth,
Yeah.
mercy,
I
regret.
wish they would have given it to me
Path
just
higher
they would have sent me that offer a
Really
little bit
regret
ago because I
taking
just bought a
advantage.
laptop for my
But
sister-in-law
sounds like
and then
you
I'm
might
going to be
doing
buying the
yourself a
plane
favor.
ticket, so that would have been an easy 200 back.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. But also whatever. That bank sucks. They don't deserve my business.
See, what Nintendo's gonna do is they're gonna reveal their Switch games for 2025 on February 15th, the day after the tax holiday's over in Canada. So that's how they're gonna screw me.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you can get a Black Border Birdbane for like $6.
$6. Ugh.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not doing
like
it. I wouldn't do it though.
oh
Not
fuck!
for
I
some-
just
not for something I want to just look at. Like, cause what's the white one, Hank? I'm gonna say the white border one mint is like what?
also I
20
just killed
cents.
2 Marines by accident, and by accident I mean I killed the first one by accident. Registered in my head both that I killed the Marine next to Marine as well as the Marine was holding a needler, and then instinctively saw the needler and killed the second Marine.
Oh, that's so good. One of us. One of us.
I'm slashing. I'm Jason Jason Voorhees.
This is my last run, Chief. I'm nearly out of fuel. We've secured the first tower cluster, so I'll set down there.
Yeah, I always wonder like might be fun to get into a collectible. Like I always thought like I should just get exactly 1 amiibo, just because I'm not really gonna be using amiibos for much, but it'd be cool to have like a amiibo.
Yo, do you want some amiibo? I've been trying to sell mine.
Maybe. What ones do you have? What ones look cool?
I'd have to look offhand. I think I have. Do I have the Twilight Princess one where it's like Midna and Wolf Link? Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I have Sheik. I have the first version Animal Crossing Villager. I think I have like Toon Link. I have like a Smash Link. It's like a hodgepodge, but like I don't use them for anything, and I realistically should be listing them on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
I took him to a game store. I'm like, is there any chance? They're like, nah, sorry. I'm like, that's understandable. Don't worry about it.
5 cents for a white border bird maiden, but you gotta spend like $5 at the sale or shipping's $1.50. Okay.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing, right? That's where it's like if I'm getting a ton of old cards that I just like the look of, and I'm not very picky about what they are, like that's where it's worth. Honestly, I should probably just go to the local. Like there is a store that opened up that does magic
There's
stuff.
another
I should-
gondola.
There's another gondola. Ugh. Gross.
Yeah. Here, let's get the stuff off the shore first. There we go. This is a rocket launcher if you want.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
Cool.
I'm not saying they're gonna have Bird Maiden, but I'm just like they may because I know they have bulk. I don't know. I don't want to have to. Here's the thing. I don't want to have to look through bulk necessarily. But if they have like a box that I could just buy, or something, if they have some sort of, because like they're not selling it. If their rates are good or whatever, I might just like looking there might be good. Also, they might have bird mated. You don't know what they got. One of the shipments of Summer Magic came to Athens, Wisconsin. There could be anything here. Or the shipment of Summer Magic came to Athens, Wisconsin, or Anago or something, if I remember correctly. Maybe I do remember correctly what I was told, but that was a lie.
And the store's gonna have new and popular products? How dare they?
Well, every card shop like that has bulk, but it's just whether they have that bulk. Oh, they don't let me get in? That's so lame. No hijack?
Honestly, I was just waiting for like Nintendo to release a game that I cared about that has like exclusive amiibo. You know how like Skyward Sword HD is like get like the amiibo so you can like save or like a fast warp. I was waiting for Nintendo to do one of those games as like my my game of choice for that, but if they aren't going to be done with it, I mean that's good that they're not being dumb. I was banking on them being dumb. Oh, I died.
Yeah. Nice. Did you come back?
No, now I did.
Okay.
Get my stuff.
Why did it like? Oh, I see.
This. Did I run out battle before? Or?
Don't you do it, soldier. I know you're there.
Otherwise,
it
it's
might be newer
like Wolf Link. If I had like Breath of the Wild on Switch and not Wii U, it's like okay, that makes sense. Also, that one's kind of been tainted just because there's enough of my friends who are furry and like Twilight Princess as like, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
And to the point where like I've been, because like as someone who, and growing up, watched all like the regular 3D Zelda game, like I watch LPs like at least 3 or 4 of them, right? Or like speed runs of them, right? Like Ocarina of Time, and watch a fuck ton of speed runs. Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, watched Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword. I played, and then Wind Waker. I played. Twilight Princess. I did watch some speedrun stuff, but I usually got bored, and LP stuff I got bored. So that's like the one I didn't do like just a like. It seemed like it was like Dungeons Ahoy, which it's good. Like you want your dungeons,
Oh my god.
but the stuff in between wasn't as like the Wolflink stuff seemed like pretty mid, and the dungeon sometimes just had like really like I don't know, like some of the stuff really just didn't seem as elegant, like having like the dual hook shots or like the giant bowling ball. It seemed like
Oh, I was gonna say the thing with that is not only is it not elegant, but like, I mean, I still think it's like kind of cool, but a lot of the problem was that you have this item.
Did you just rocket all of us?
No, I threw a sticky.
Oh, okay.
The problem with those items is that you get the double claw shot, right? It's useful in like one dungeon. You get the boulder thing. It's useful in one dungeon.
Yeah.
Which is it kind of feels bad, but like man, I love the vibes of that game.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is this year I'm gonna play through with another person through like Dolphin Net Play, where like they can do like 60% of the work and maybe I play 40% of the game, right? Like and like we take turns essentially.
Oh yeah.
So one, I actually get to experience it like somewhat positively, and two, because I have all those friends, they might actually watch it.
Oh yeah.
There's the target. Take him out.
But then after that, it's like I just need to play Majora's Mask for all the regular 3D Zeldas. And Majora's Mask, I know I'll love because it's definitely like my favorite, despite being one I haven't played. So, but like that's for like a rainy like month. That's like how I use Disco Elysium as like the I just need to ignore reality for like a week or so card.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is a break in case of emergency game. That's how I classify that. Plus, also, they're doing really cool stuff with, like, the PC. Like, you know, N64 emulation being so piss poor, they just went straight to, like, PC ports, which is really funny.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so they're doing some good work with the PC port version. And I have the N64 ROM from buying the Wii U version back when, like, I had the Master, you know, that 4-in-1 bundle for GameCube. And it's like, okay, cool. I have the two NES games, which I already have on 3DS. I already have Ocarina of Time 3D. And Majora's Mask crashes on here a lot and sometimes wipes the saves. So I traded that out for the WarioWare game on GameCube because it's about the same value anyways, and it's something I'm more interested in. And I just bought the N64 version on Wii U, so I just ripped that ROM. Then, yeah.
Man, I had that 4-in-1 thing as well.
Yeah.
It was fun to have.
Yeah, like especially like getting that as like a 2002 bundle when like those games are like 4 and 2 years old respectively is a fucking value. Which classic game do you were you more of a watcher?
Was it StarCraft, Hank?
Ooh. Let's see if he read your soul.
I know I think that's an answer. I don't know if it's what he's thinking of now. No, it's not. Damn.
Okay, give us a genre.
Fan.
We'll try to guess. Wind Waker. Oh, okay.
Wind Waker?
That's fair.
And I love Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker with all my soul. But I like sailing. I love the sailing, man. Like I love that shit as a kid. So I would just like sail around and be very happy.
Yeah. Wind Waker has like the like I just mainly mainline that game because I wasn't super interested in like here's like the giant trading quest, like here's like you can go to islands and bomb some shit. So I got what I wanted out of it, but that's also because at that point I knew like, oh yeah, 3D Zelda games I kind of play 60% of them, and then I feel like gassed out, and that's what I did with Wind Waker. Same thing with Skyward Sword, same thing with Ocarina of Time. It's like, okay, I got 60% through, I'm good. That's a passing mark.
I was trying to play through. I mean, not trying. I consider myself still in the process, but I had started. I wanted to play through every Zelda, and it like derailed so fast because I started from the first one. I'm like, wow, this is actual garbage, and I skipped it. And I'm like, I might go because there are ROMs that add like quality of life and make it not a miserable experience.
Yeah, I just use save states to make it less miserable. Like I beat that on 3DS Virtual Console. I also agree it's not great, but I have a better track record with the 2D games for beating them.
Well, I went to the second one, and I'm like, this is also garbage. So I skipped it. And then I went to Link's Awakening, and that was fine.
Yeah.
Then I made a mistake that has like derailed this whole thing for years and years and years, which is I played the Link's Awakening remake, and that was fine. I think I was having a very good time. My dumbass thought I was a gamer, so I put it on the hard difficulty or whatever. It's so ass, bro. I'm having such a bad time.
Wait, sorry, which Zelda are you doing this with?
The Link's Awakening remake.
Oh,
Switch.
I didn't. Oh, that has a hard difficulty. Okay.
Yeah, it's like there's no red hearts that appear in the world, and each hit does like a full heart of damage or a half heart or something. So like, it's just I shouldn't have done it. I think I don't know, man. I guess maybe I thought I could. You can't change it. You're like locked in on a save file. So if I wanted to like lower the difficulty to normal, I just have to start over.
When would Ben ever buy more than he could chew?
Every day, man.
Hey, didn't with this, right? We're sticking on a maintainable difficulty.
Yeah. I do, I do maybe want to ramp it up, but I don't even know if that'll happen like on this.
So do you want to go down the piston chute now, or?
Oh,
good
is
to
that
go?
what we're supposed to be doing?
Yeah. Tally
Okay,
ho.
yeah, no, we can go. I missed it. I freaking missed it. 'Cause I
It's
wasn't
fine.
fast. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But I am still. I mean, I just need to skip that. I'm not gonna bother about that remake, and I need to move on.
Yeah.
But it was like,
I
my
I
problem
need
is
to
I
Link
keep-
Between Worlds and Link to the Past. Those are the two I wanna do.
yeah, I'm on. What would be after Awakening? Is that
I mean, you
Link
could
to
do
the Past?
Oracles and you could do Minish Cap, but technically, Link to the Past is before Awakening.
Well,
chronologically.
I'm not doing it in the timeline. I'm just doing like release date.
Yeah,
Is
release
my-
date.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. What? No.
What do you mean what? It is.
I did it wrong. Not only did I bite off more than I could chew, I did it incorrect. Bro, come on. I need a win. Come on, man.
Why is this red if it doesn't explode?
Dude,
Yeah,
I-
Link to the Past is
gotta
like
see it for
91 or
myself.
92, and Awakening is like 93.
I gotta see for myself, man.
Okay, go for
It's
it.
not that I don't doubt you. I just gotta, like, you know how it is.
Yeah, and then DX was 98, and I think that's the same year as Ocarina of Time.
Can I see, like, the... I want to see the main...
I mean, technically, if you're going release order, after that, you gotta go for... Oh, that's a bot.
Holy
You gotta go
shit,
for the
it is-
CDI games.
Why did I do Link's Awakening first? I wonder if it's because I assumed I would like it less than Link to the Past, or maybe the remake was like was kind of coloring my judgment in that I was like, oh, I'm gonna do the remake right away with it, like after it, so I should do that first. That's the only thing I can think of that was going through my head potentially. That's very funny though.
Yeah. Yeah, good to hear you like Link Between Worlds, Hank. I like. It's interesting when some people like only like the 2Ds or only like the 3Ds, because they are like different game styles inherently. Even like the Switch 3Ds, the Breath of the Wild likes the just like what the heck they emphasize in terms of pacing and like the flow of the game of like combat and exploration. So,
I mean, my
it definitely like the 3D games are inherently slower, and I know that in some genres I am super sensitive to the timing of even the littlest of things, so I totally get why some people are like it just doesn't or like maybe they don't like the sort of like the combat as much with items and whatnot in 3D versus 2D, because like I don't know. It actually, yeah. Hank, what's your? Did you figure out why you don't like playing the 3Ds?
I bet I know it's because he hates anything new.
I know. I'm always a sucker for good dungeon design, so I'm cool with that. Even in like Pokemon games, right? Like I love like when you got like a good cave.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The hell is this?
Another boss.
Another one?
Yeah. We gotta also like stun it a little bit and then go on and punch it.
I fell below.
You don't like the slower speed to combat or looking around the 3D. Yeah, some of the stuff is like, oh, you just look up and you see an eye, you shoot the eye, and that's the puzzle. And sometimes it's like pushing blocks, and it's definitely, they don't make you like, it's not like, oh, I'm like solving like a Talos Principle puzzle or like The Witness. It's never, it's not that level of puzzle. It can be basic, or just like, oh, now you have the item, now use the item for the dungeon. But I do like I'm a sucker for use the item of the dungeon. You see all these things you want to like do, and then you get the item, then now you can do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I like 2D Zeldas. I like the 3D ones. I'm like conceptually I like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but like I don't know. I put a big chunk of time into them and they just didn't hold me long term.
Oh yeah. Also, for what it's worth, I think that's the only mandatory stealth in like. I mean, there's some stuff in like Ocarina of Time of stealth like between the guards, but it's like very much like a different type of like you get like an overhead view and just walk past the bush. It's not like go in a barrel for like a fuck ton of time type of stealth.
Real ones don't use the barrel, they just dodge roll around everything at opportune moments.
Yeah, you could be a gamer. Oh shit, this is going. Let me get on.
I was such a gamer in Wind Waker, dude.
You couldn't do the rope swing? Oh, the one with like the time swing?
You did mention that.
Oh man.
That was very funny. Hank, can we put a save state at the rope swing thing, and make us completing that a salt the wound bit?
I mean, yeah, you could set up the save state pretty quick.
Yeah, whoever
And yeah.
whoever can beat it the fastest. It would be me.
Yeah, I mean, if you try other Zelda 3 games and you know you don't like the Zelda, that's cool. But you didn't really get into the Zelda bit of Zelda with with those two sections. But oh gosh, this enemy is being intrusive. Oh, behind us.
Maybe a fresh sentinel beam? Hell yeah. Ooh,
I forget, it's like games that are like Zelda that aren't Zelda. I remember during the 360 era, the was it Darksiders or Darkstalkers? Was it
Darksiders?
Yeah,
Darksiders is my favorite Zelda game.
Yeah, that's the one. Are there any like recent games that get compared to the old style 3D Zelda, or like not really?
Old style 3D Zelda.
Okay, you've paid your gamer dues then. If you've done two more.
I don't know if there's any. I don't know of anything that would get compared to like old school 3D Zelda. Offhand.
Just picked up a Sentinel Beam that has 3 fucking ammo, and I might have just tossed my good gun off the cliff. There we go.
There's a battle rifle here if you want.
Oh, yes. Majora's Mask you love conceptually and you would watch, but that time mechanic would drive me insane as a player. It's weird, because as someone who hates the concept of roguelikes, the time mechanic in Majora's Mask seems like meaningful enough where I'm totally cool with it. Just in terms of, okay, I'll take like a 3-day period and then do one of the dungeons, right? And then, okay, maybe I'll take another 3-day period and do another one, and then maybe I'll take a 3-day period and like do some side stuff in between. And like I can skip ahead, you know, to like the final day if I need to do stuff then.
Oh, I see. So Hank's allowed to not vibe with Majora's Mask, but when I say I don't want to repeat the game 3 times in Nier Automata.
If it gives you anxiety, that's fair.
That's being a bit of a skewing words, because I'm pretty sure Hank was like, yeah, I get it, if I recall correctly. Other people have definitely been like, "Nah, dude, it's different."
Yeah, I guess because I've
like,
seen the game in its entirety enough where like I wouldn't feel that. It's like, oh, I'm like, I'm only like, I have like 4 more end-game hours, and like I, only halfway done this dungeon. It's like, I don't know. I think it paces itself well, like in terms of the dungeon sizes to fit within that for like a normal player. And it actually has like good side quests, which is good.
Hank, I did the easy mode thing, and then I think I like almost died even on the easy mode thing, and then I got past it.
In
and
Nier?
I got yeah, and then I got to
There's a fuck
I mean
ton
I
of
got to like
enemies.
I got to the ship after it or whatever, like the scene after, and I'm like I still just kind of don't care.
Oh, you died.
There wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here though. I got back. I got better.
I just realized it's flood, and it's like, it's just a keep moving forward section.
Proceed to the objective. We'll hold out as long as we can. Get her off me!
Imagine they release a Nier amiibo for like the Switch release. That would have been dope. Ooh, shotgun.
I didn't get to that part, but that's like, I don't know. You haven't really played Stardew Valley, but you know that you have like or Animal Crossing. You haven't really played Animal Crossing, but you know that there's like a time limit mechanic so that you like, or maybe not that. Maybe it's Animal Crossing. Yeah, you can't just like do as much as you want every day because it's on a clock or whatever. Like you don't need to play it to know that that's a thing.
Oh, that was a flood that shotgunned me. Oh.
Proceed to the objective. We'll hold out
Yeah, I
as long
got
as we
like
can.
immediately.
Okay.
Get her off me! Suppressive fire! Suppressive fire!
So for Nier, I thought the replaying part is like you definitely have like the different endings and such. That like there's a fuck ton, but also there's parts where like you get to this ending and then you redo it and then you get past that ending basically to go to a new one. How much of the game does it let you skip versus like literally from like a well-timed save, or does it really just make you replay a bunch of stuff?
Oh my god, I got shotgun again.
And do pro gamer moves.
Yeah, I'm too slow. I'm not a I'm not a gamer.
Yeah. Oh no, they're running away. I did not pick up the shotgun, unfortunately. But,
Yeah.
oh, looks like they're helping with the flood. Nice. Gonna go loot some corpses.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, there's more flood than I thought.
Yeah. It's not
Oh my
just
God.
they're
Oh
not
my
called
God.
water droplets. They're called flood.
Apparently.
Now the burst in the water pipes. Okay, that still didn't spawn you. Okay, let's go up and kick them out. It's 1 a.m. Actually, is this a shoot them section, or is this a I have to do something? Let's shoot them to start. They killed all the flood, so the reward is death.
There is one flood behind you, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, he was above. But oh, there we go. I'm alive.
Dude, that'd be really funny if the flood killed you.
Just immediately die.
So I'm supposed to use a plasma weapon on these things, but battle rifle. Also, Hank, I forget if I asked, but is Flygon your favorite Pokemon, or did you want a different icon for your chat? You have a whole different gameplay system the second time, seeing stuff from a different perspective for story reveals, and then the third time it's just a final act of new content.
Yo, why is this?
Oh, I hope Twitch didn't cut off your mess. Like, gave you the option to split your message up and didn't just delete stuff. That would suck. Okay, at least if there's different narrative and gameplay, that's fine. It's like you're like the two characters, right? Like you're like, you know, like your Last of Us type deal, or your think of Gone Girl. That's not a game. That's a book. Your Sonic and Shadow and Sonic Adventure 2.
Man.
It just kicks you back to the main menu. Okay. It's not. It doesn't waste your time. At least. Listen here, you little shitting sentinel. Be gone. $25, yeah.
The next game I want to try to actually maybe play through that I wanted to ages ago and then just bought the game. I actually had the, surprisingly, I did not immediately buy the game and not play it. It sat on my wish list for a long time, and then I bought it and have not played it, and that's Firewatch.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
short. I bounced off,
Yeah.
but like people like the story enough to justify it's like 4 hours. Just, yeah, you'll be
Yeah.
fun with it. For me, I think Indiana Jones. Now that like I've played like an hour or two of it, I'm like, I'm vibing with it. I can keep going. I want to, you know, do a little bit of the sleuthing and the.
Yeah.
It's captivating me. Like literally, instead of doing action game fights, you're doing shmup sections. What the fuck? That's cool.
I don't like shmups.
I like shmups. I don't like Toho like levels of shmups.
Yeah.
That's why for Toho games, I care about like the 0.5 games, right? The side games. Fun fact about Toho, if you didn't know, that like the main games are the Bolt Hells, and then I Just Died. The 0.5 games are like the spin-off games that are different genre. Yeah.
I know there's a couple of fighter Toho games.
Yeah, those are 0.5 games, and there's like platformer Tohos. I mean, to be fair, of like anyone can make a Toho game, right? And those aren't. Like, they could be a non-number Toho game, but of the number Toho games from like the main Toho project, that's the scheme that they use when they classify genre.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh right, there's no flashlight. I originally got into like learned about Toho from like Super Mario World hacks that were Toho hacks, as well as like Toho fan projects that were like puzzle games or like other. So like I never actually like watched like even the regular 0.5 games, and didn't really know about it until afterwards, and then I'm like, oh, the people who made like Super Marissa World are actually making like a 2D platformer thing. That's a 0.5, and then it came out and it was barely a platformer. It was that one that like was way more bullet hell side scroller than platformer. I'll tell you, Raster, man.
Oh, there's a lot of shit happening down here.
You don't have to like it, but just say you didn't want to play the video game. Oh, for Ben, you gotta admit, live on air.
I mean, yeah, but that's like why, like the way it was. I admittedly probably had too much of the thing that like just got in my head because it was literally presented as you have to beat it 3 times.
Okay.
Like whoever I was talking to or whatever I was reading or something like had that interpretation, which then got in my head and soured me.
Yeah. I've kind of been doing that a little bit with Indiana Jones, where like there's been so much talk about the Series S performance, like, oh yeah, it looks good enough, but here's like some things where you can notice, as well as Harrison Ford's like the Troy Baker's look like oh, you can notice it like when he's like yelling. So I'm like, now I'm actively thinking about these things, and I'm still enjoying the game, but I'd be enjoying it slightly more if I didn't have this in my brain. Yeah, people
Also, the
obscure
fact
because they
is-
don't want to spoil it. Yeah,
The fact that there's more shmup sections kind of vindicates the decision, though, because when it started out and you're doing a bit of that, I'm like, this kind of sucks ass.
let's get the snipe. Or the
Hell
rocket.
yeah.
Not sniper, rocket. I do
I mean,
think
any
like
power weapon is really...
if a game's like more than 5 years old, just tell me exactly like what like portion of like gameplay stuff and how much like the game weight like you don't have to tell me an entire plot, but like to dance around like what people care about in the game. I that's what's gonna sell me on the game, and I still feel like I have to really like milk it out of people. Like I was literally like chatting like it's like, oh, I finished Animal Well. I'm done playing the game. We're gonna talk in spoiler text, right? We're gonna do that. I'm satisfied with the game. I beat it. I don't think I'll touch it again. And then I asked a question. It's like about like I think like Wayward's experience. I'm like, can you like tell me about this? And then they answered no. I was like, cool. So I really had like asked them again a different way to really milk it out of them, or like almost like say like, oh, okay, I have some knowledge of like why people like the ARG stuff. Like I had to milk it out. It's like, no, I did not. How did
it
you die?
exploded. There was like a boomer thing, and it exploded, and a piece of obstacle or whatever, like, launched into me and killed me, like an environment, like a box or something.
Okay, I'll clip that on your end.
Ah, it's so good.
Yeah, show that after. And yeah, he is anti-spoiler.
Isn't that the same dude who was like min-maxing the shit out of Divinity Original Sin 2 while we were playing it? Because if so, that's a very funny duality.
That's
that
a little bit
wasn't
before
him?
my time for like. I mean, I played Divinity Original Sin 2, but not like whenever you guys were doing like Dolphy shit or whatever.
That's a totally different person. Who the hell was that then?
Oh, where the heck did we go?
Can I go up here? I want to go up here. Go.
I guess over here.
I mean, there's a cave to like the left.
Probably the cave. I'm gonna explore here. You explore the cave.
Okay.
I can't. There's an invisible wall.
Oh.
Yeah, the cave is the correct option.
Yes. Yeah. There's enemies here.
Let me rocket some shit real quick. What do I want to rocket? Those are... sure. One dude. What else can I rocket?
Why is this flood like? Why is he? Oh my god, he took so many shots.
A wolf.
Oh. Well, they both start with W. That's at least something.
Yeah, there's definitely people where like I know like I don't recognize that name, but if you were like, oh yeah, that was like, I don't know, that was like, what's Flack Blake's actual name? I forget. But if you're like it's
Corey?
them. Pardon?
Corey.
Corey. If you're like it's Corey or whatnot, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense given the timeline. Or
We weren't supposed to jump down the hole.
I just followed you. Or like, oh yeah, and then like Mama Kazooie or Lady Kazooie was like watching that. Or, like these names, it's like I see like the hints when they like pop up every once in a while, but I don't know.
If I say
You guys have been around doing stuff for like so long.
Do you know who Bruce is?
Yes. Yes. I watched some spaghettis. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah. I wish you wouldn't have.
You shouldn't have posted them.
I don't even know. Did I or did Paul?
Well, Paul put it on his RSS feed. That's the only reason I watched it. I didn't like. I was just like, oh, here's a new thing on the feed, because he was doing so many different shows at that time, right? He was doing the retro kill screen and the and like indie talks, and it's like, oh, maybe it's like a new thing. And I go watch. It's like, okay, I don't recognize any of these people, but like I enjoyed it. I'm doing my paper route.
Wait. when you say the D&D stuff we did, do you mean like you and Paul and other people? Because like Zeta was the DM when I was playing it.
That one I recognize.
Okay, not me. All right. Jesus Christ, Tank, you're making me.
You did 4E.
I honestly couldn't have told you which edition I did. I honestly thought it was 5E, but either way, like Hank had me worried that I was like completely fabricating this shit in my mind, which is wouldn't be the first time, but like it's worrisome every time it happens.
When's the last time you guys all did like a Pokemon card tournament? Because I know like in 2013 you guys did some, or because that's how like Foxy joined, for example. So there's like all these like little nuggets.
We did a Pokemon Showdown tournament. That would have been 2013. Cause I did my research, and I like made a real team. And I remember someone was like, Paul was talking to someone, and they said like his team is the one that like scares me or whatever, because it was like a real team. I didn't know how to pilot it though. I just like took it. I like had an idea in my head, and I wanted to see if there was a team around that idea, and there was. And I won a little bit, and then I got my ass kicked because I had no idea what to do. Because like, I remember Peter just did like.
Also, fucking shoutouts to Peter for just randomly like posting IRC logs one day in the Discord a couple months ago. Like,
hell yeah!
I was like, damn, that's looking old school. That fits.
Oh, I love IRC, man. If I could, I would go back to IRC.
I'm still using IRC every day. That's my Discord to IRC bridge.
Yes.
Fuck, so we don't go down the hole, so we have to figure out where's next.
Yeah. Maybe we have to kill, like, there's like one flood over there.
And definitely not this hole.
Is there another flood like coming out?
Which, like, he's not... Is he still... Like, I'm not gonna say who, but, like, I remember one time he accidentally, like, referred, and he, like, messaged me. He's like, oh, like, just don't refer to him. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, no, I think Peter's fine with it now.
Okay.
But, like, he was kind of, like, taking it. Peter really, despite doing a podcast, which is very funny.
Oh, this is just an end after the enemies. That's why there's no... Okay.
That makes sense. He really hates the spotlight, and he was doing he was like going into like he was doing a lot of stuff for the cutting room floor, and like finding cut content from games and like stuff that was left in them and stuff.
Oh, the YouTube channel or
not the YouTube channel, but like just the cutting room floor like wiki and site to like just catalog that shit. And he was struggling a lot with like people just taking credit for shit, or not either taking credit for shit or like talking about stuff without giving credit to like the person who found it or like anything of that nature. And then that combined with, there was a couple of times he like, for example, I think the two things he found, I think it was, I guess in, I don't think it was Persona 4, I think it was like Persona Q, I want to say, or the second Persona Q or whatever. He found like in the game files, like Chie's legs were considered weapons. and he posted that, and it like blew up. And then either before or after that, he's also the one, there was like a little video of Aegis doing like a dance, and he posted that, and that like blew up on Twitter. And not that he was getting like bad attention, but like he was getting any amount of attention at all from that, and he hated it. So he like nuked that entire online identity, and for a while was just like on the down low. But I think now like it's fine.
I've done that once or twice.
There's a scorpion.
I get that. Oh! Scorpion just blew the fuck up. You just blew us up.
I
You're the
didn't blow up
scorpion.
anything. I wasn't in the scorpion. I was on the scorpion. Now I'm in the scorpion.
Okay. Oh, they're okay.
Is
Right,
there another
flood.
What's up?
Blood infested. Okay.
Can I keep this?
Yes. What other old lore am I curious about? I mean, there's stuff like the the moment that Persona 4 got spoiled to Paul, like, because Twitch clips would have that's the thing. I don't know if he streamed when Twitch clips were still a thing, because if it was like 2016, it might have, and then 2018 definitely. But like, there's some stuff like that. I was like, oh, it'd be interesting to like the Simpsons bit with Lisa and Ralph. Like, you can see the moment that his heart breaks in half.
I don't know, like a ton of lore. I mean, there's like Marshmallow. That was an era.
Oh,
sure.
the only time I heard about that was like they were like toxic or something, or is that the right vibe?
Yeah, a little talk. He's like one of those people. Like sometimes, if you give him the benefit of the doubt, it seemed like he was just trying to do like a little bit of rizzing, right? Like, oh, we're gonna make fun of people, or whatever. But oftentimes, it was just him being a dick, and probably many of those times, he was just being a dick. And there was no attempt to be like funny, joking. I think he was like harassing Meowth a bit, but I wasn't really privy to that. But he definitely was like weird to her publicly,
Ew. Okay.
quite noticeably. Also just a weird dude. That kind of sounds bad because like a lot of people are weird and they're totally fine, but like I don't know, man.
Well, I guess my context is like I know Meowth from voicing in on the podcast like every fucking chance. So like I was like,
Didn't know when to stop. Yeah, that's a good.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't know when to stop. My thing for him
So
that
where
I
the
was
fuck
like,
did you go? I literally like it's so
There's
dark I can't
the-
see.
the at the
There.
back of that level. There's like a big door or whatever.
Wait, this opens? This fucking opens. Oh, I just had to. Okay.
The thing that for him that I was like, bro, how? I mean, he was also hella concerned about like the fact that he would have to get a job and then have less time for games, and I was like, you gotta get over that. But he also didn't want to get his license, and he lived like an hour away from me in Wisconsin. And I'm like, I know where you live, dude. Like, if you don't have a license, you're basically like, I literally don't want to
No public
function
transportation.
in any meaningful way in this, like, ever, because you can't do anything.
It's cool that Ace and David live close to each other, so they can like. I mean, they don't chill often, but like they can. But like, did you two ever meet or nah?
No, God,
Okay.
no. I would have gone out of my way to not meet him. I think actually I should hit up K-Head because he's in Wisconsin. I forget where he is in Wisconsin. He might not be hella close, but like he was down to meet up.
It got totaled.
There's a couple of other people in a server I'm in who are from Wisconsin. I correctly called what city a guy, or I mean town city, a guy was from in another server without knowing anything. I just found out he was from Wisconsin, and then I asked him something, and I forget what he even said, but I was like, "That's some town name bullshit." He's like, "There's no fucking way you could have possibly known that." I'm like, "I just said." Oh, I was so happy. I was living on that high for a while.
Like, I need to stop like hitting the flood when I know the flood are gonna keep flooding in, and like figure out where the hell did I just get bitch slapped in a ghost? I did, huh? They just like
That's very funny.
I just got spun like 720. I landed fine, but I spun twice in the air from that flood.
How did that not kill? Oh my god. Taking a scorpion shot to the face.
Oh, that's an enemy tank. Okay, let's just run. Yeah.
Was there any lore from the Arma days? Hank, is that when you like joined? I don't know.
I didn't
I don't
realize
know
you
when-
guys
I
had
don't know
that. That
when-
fits the vibe. I didn't realize you guys had Arma days. Ooh,
Oh,
we can get
yeah.
this ghost in.
Arma days were early, because that's when I was still at my parents' house, and they had like shit internet. So like sometimes I would be allowed to drive. Oh, my scorpion!
It wasn't gonna fit.
It might have fit.
No, the ghost barely fit. not with that
Oh,
attitude.
but now I got nothing.
Okay, fine. Use the ghost then.
No, I'm good, man.
Okay.
Keep you brought it here. You know.
Yeah. Does that
Holy
like
shit.
eventually inspire your Tarkov times or?
I mean, I guess kind of, because like Ty was super into Arma. I mean, he's still super into Arma. Me and him played a lot of that. Him and Peter played a lot of that, just on our own. Oh, we had some fucking good times in that. And then like Ty was super into Tarkov because it's kind of the same vein. You joined Moving Bags and Payday 2.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
goodness!
Good old days.
I did get to experience moving bags once with Paul and Payday 2. Now, it did feel like oh I did the thing. Check that off the bucket list.
Man, I really wish Payday 2 didn't have such shit online, because like I was so ready.
Oh,
to
I
go for
fucking I'm
100%
accidentally in
of
a
that game.
terminal. Right. Oh, I didn't get this one. Okay, cool. Here, come in anniversary graphics and hit this.
There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm going back to back there's so dark. Okay, anniversary. So what is this enemy that like has the shields but like also has the parts that can be shot off? Like it's not
Oh, I
in any
got
other
no
Halo
idea.
game.
I have no idea. It's like some sort of weird Sentinel variant or something.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Flood coming in. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got bitch slapped. One hit bitch slapped. It's funny the slat that the community still plays too. They did. I mean, I heard they did stuff to make 3 a little better since launch.
Yeah, but meh.
Like Payday 2 just has so much fucking content. It's like
I
if they
think it's
released
that
The
it
Sims
has-
5 now.
Yeah. It has so much content, and also like if you're not doing it, you need to be like doing a lot. Like what is it offering that they can't get from 2 that they already have, and that there's like shit built around?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like, I'm not incentivized to buy 3 because 1, I got 2 for like $1. Like literally $1, and I got very much like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna level you like in like 5 minutes so you can like get access to all the cool stuff. It's like sweet.
Yep. Is this where we're supposed to be going?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still down if someone like asks. I'm just not gonna like same thing with Marvel Rivals. If there's like a ping in the Discord, I'll be like, yeah, sure, but I'm not gonna
Yo.
bug Paul at who I see playing like every night or David or whatnot, because I'm definitely a weak link on that team. I'm like competent, but also I'm competent in like one specific thing, and I know my box, and I'm gonna keep playing within it. But like I'm enjoying the box. It's a fun box.
I should maybe try doing some 2 with people now that just because like while I'm here. Ah, no, that's not true because it runs like ass on deck.
Oh yeah, 3 you had to do like all the challenges or something where like Paul was just like in the bathroom killing the same guy over and over again or something weird. Like I remember him grinding a challenge on stream.
Also I died by the way.
Oh, okay, let's see if that. I'm gonna spawn you in by killing. Oh fuck, there's more. I'm gonna spawn you in by running.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, there's a sword. They should just add leaning into 2. I will say, having, as someone who's like never thinks about leaning, having Black Ops 6 just like auto lean is nice because it makes me feel like I'm doing something that's sophisticated even though I'm not.
Tarkov is all actually Tarkov added on they added where you could be laying prone on the ground and you could lean, like you could tilt your head or whatever. People would use it so that if they got in a firefight, they would there was like some other thing that they did in combination, I think. But basically you did something and then you tilted your head because it would like your head would tilt, and if someone was shooting at you, it made it look like they killed you. And your bot like that's the response. It looked very close to like the death animation. So they would tilt and then the person would think they were dead and then they would just pop them. And it was so funny.
That's amazing.
I don't know if that got like fixed somehow, or like that if the animation changed.
A Payday that plays like Siege, yeah, that's fair. Do they? Like what other mechanics do they need to add to Siege to make it more Payday to make it more Siege-like?
Can you imagine if they added?
Because it has destructible. Because there are some destructible environments in Payday, if I'm remembering correctly. It's not like as much as like Siege, but I guess some of the defense mechanisms, like if people are shooting you, you could put down like a wall or something. Or... Okay, so it's just okay, destructible walls. Okay. What you're saying is we need a red faction Payday.
Hell yeah.
You have Rocket? Not anymore. Oh yeah, press.
Oh no, you gotta steal it. Don't just kill it.
No, we're killing it.
Unbelievable.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I died.
Oh, you died,
wrecked.
damn it. I rocketed myself. Okay, fine. Here, you go get the Wraith then if you want it so
Hell
much.
yeah. I do.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be so sick.
There's like one thing in 3 where you use the thermite to cut a hole in the ceiling, but it's not systemic, it's just a bespoke part of that one level. For some reason, maybe I'm confusing with like the windows and shit, but I thought there was... Yeah, I guess there isn't destructible stuff in Payday. that'd be cool.
There's a scorpion. Dibs. I'm so fair weathered about this shit.
That's fine.
Please
I
don't
got a
do
ghost.
Reds. You can take the wraith if you want.
It's probably gonna block us in like 5 seconds.
No, they wouldn't, dude. There was an empty scorpion over here, man.
Okay, I'll take the wraith then. I trust. Let's go. I'm going in. Especially because I have the boost, so that's friendly.
Yeah,
that's
you're a
not
good
enemy.
scout. Yeah, dude, I keep seeing elites and I just like start in on them and I'm like, oop, my bad.
Okay. A little wraithy wraith. Get fucked. Imagine working on Payday 3 for years and then everyone keeps playing Payday 2. They could have pulled the, I mean, they could have done a couple other things. They could have done, like, the world of Payday. You know, like a Hitman. They could have done a Counter-Strike 2, where the old game no longer exists. I guess both Go and CS2 are free to play, though. They would have to upgrade, people. But I think I remember the studio kept running out of funding for Payday 3, so they kept releasing DLC maps for Payday 2 to get funds. So they should have at least made the Payday 2 maps like backwards compatible, right? That would have made sense. Okay, can you fuck off? Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
They did say that, yeah. This is the last Stardew update. This is the last Terraria update, I swear.
This is the last Terraria update. It's so funny, man. And then it's like they're doing the same thing they did last time where they're like, it's like pretty big, so we're just gonna up the version change.
Yeah.
I'm very glad I caught up on achievements at least, and I got all the actually the more fun project was I got all the music boxes in Terraria, but the next update is changing the world gen a little bit, so I'm like, I guess I'm just waiting.
Kind of miss when Minecraft would change its world gen like drastically, not just like add new biomes, but like fundamentally, like I like seeing those like little like shifts between what was spawned in an old version, what was spawned in a new version.
Oh yeah, man. And I still greatly prefer alpha and beta generation too.
Yeah.
Just because I like the floating, I like the weird shit. It's so good.
And then now they're saying they're still supporting Payday 2 with stuff. Because they need that money.
Because they need to support the thing that people play.
I think I'm going backwards, but
I believe you are. I'm going the right way.
Yeah. I'm a SD then. Rinsed. Waxed. You waxed that ghost.
I think the Wraith might be drivable. No, never mind. Oh. There we go.
I'm gonna use my feet. I need the exercise.
Oh my god, there was a flood with a rocket launcher. I got dust.
Oh,
I didn't know it was there. It was so dark I didn't see it.
Yeah, I see it. I'm just trying to grenade them.
Oh my god. That's so much. Oh my god, there's swords behind you and in
Yep.
front of you. Holy
I'm
moly.
plan is to get the ghost. Oh, I could have hijacked the ghost. I had the prompt.
Are you a tank main? Because this is some serious kiting. He's pulling so much aggro right now. This is crazy to watch.
This is such panic mode energy. The thing is, I'm killing them slowly.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Dude, I would have watched.
TV show.
I would have watched an hour of that on Paramount. Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna see. Oh no, it's way far away. Never mind.
I do really like
It's-
Halsey's character in that show though, because it really gets her like fucking sadistic energy, like psychologically fucked up, but like assertive. Like they nail her, which is good. It's like
Are you a friend?
it's like a
Yeah,
thing
you're a
you
friend.
watch. It's like a clip show on YouTube, like 2 years later, type of energy.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only reason I watched the first season was because my friend was in the UK and it didn't release there, and they want to watch it. So I'm like, okay, I'll stream it over Discord for you.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, it was fine. It just was like I actually preferred the Chief stuff over the bootleg Mandalorian stuff. Because there's like 3 main threads. There's the Halseys, the Chief, or the Spartans, and then there's bootleg Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
I still
Halseys
can't
was the
believe it.
best, then the Chiefs, then the... We're gonna liberate a middle of nowhere country because my dad died by an elite. Like,
I still can't believe Arbiter is in Killer Instinct. That's so funny.
the 2013 one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what was Xbox's, Soul Calibur 2 pick? Was it Spawn, or was it a Microsoft
Spawn.
character? Okay.
Right? I think Spawn. And then, was Heihachi in the PlayStation one?
Did you put them in?
Oh, fuck, I stuck a teammate. Technology for PlayStation. Okay, cool. And then 4 had like the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I really want them to.
John
God, I
Star
just
Wars.
want them to re-release. I want them to do 4 and 5. I want them to port 4 and 5 to PC, and I want them to do a trilogy collection for the first 3.
That would
I just
be
want
dope.
them all on PC. Because those are my games.
I'm glad we're finally getting so many like PC versions of shit that works properly with
Yeah.
stipulation in the last 5 to 10 years. Like the Xbox One and PS4 generation has been. I'd say 2017 is probably the year when I'd say was like the first year you can go back into gaming and be like, yeah, that shit's basically on PC. That is multi-plat at least.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Is there a way to skip this section? What's the speed run strat for this section?
Oh, you like source something from a million miles away. Once they stopped shipping games for Windows Live games. They also did stuff like Microsoft around 2016, so into 2017 was pushing their Play Anywhere stuff. So like, I think it was like Tekken 7 was like, oh yeah, it's you buy the the PC version and you get the Xbox version, and like a lot of stuff from that era. Now that I'm going back and like looking through, had a lot of that Play Anywhere stuff where it's like we're gonna make the PC version, and it's gonna work on a PC, and it still works on a PC, which is good. But also like Capcom and stuff like started making stuff like actually work, like with like Monster Hunter and Resident Evil and on PC 2017. So it's like, okay, they're doing good stuff. Like even games
So
like, can I
far
find
wrong.
like Shadow of Mordor for Middle Earth for like PC? Let me just see real quick. I'm getting killed. I don't care. I'm googling. Okay, it is
yeah,
on
'cause that
Steam.
one
Okay,
was-
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just on. Because I think that.
Oh,
was,
it got
that was
released
another-
It got released a couple years later on PC. Oh, okay. Okay, better late than. No, it was a 2017 game. Wait, oh, I'm thinking of the second one.
Ah.
No, that is the second one. Shadow of Mordor was 2014. For some reason, I'm like, I was thinking of the Tomb Raider trilogies, where the first was 2013, second was 2015, and third was 2018. This one's okay. So, that one actually released for Windows on launch. How about the Tomb Raider? Those ones, Tomb Raider was also good on releasing on Windows. Yeah. Maybe I point that data earlier before 2017 then of like I'm satisfied with the PC output, but it felt like when I was like buying games on Steam in 2013 that were like PC versions. Oop, I just spawned and fell. It definitely felt like I was getting a weird version of like Fable 3, right, for Steam. I still have that. They delisted it. And you could get the Call of Duties for PC. That they worked.
Dude, I think they delisted Bad Company 2 from Steam. I'm very sad
They-
because I've been thinking about buying it.
Oh, they delisted it from everything.
Oh, you can't get it anywhere now? Shit.
No, the like Xbox versions got delisted. 1 and 2 got yeah.
What about just even on Origin? Like straight up.
Probably, yeah. If they
Damn.
delisted the 360 ones, even before the store closure, it's like, yeah.
That's shit. Because it was on Steam until very recently. I mean, I'll pirate it, I guess, if I really want to play it.
Yeah, because it's on EA Play, so that's how I played 1 and 2 just a little bit, just to test, like, hey, do I want to do the full campaigns? They have 2 very different tones for the campaigns. I just got slapped by a sword.
Ugh, I died, so.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get actual weapons before the flood comes. Let me find something good. Let me go back to original. Okay, let me get this sword.
Oh, I died immediately again. I don't even know
Okay.
what from. I've been thinking about picking up the original Call of Duty on Steam.
Yeah, just don't play the older games online because there's root code execution. I think like whatever like the thing where you just connect online and they can immediately like do code on your computer. They have that bug. They're never patching it.
Yeah. it
What
sounds
the
right.
fuck?
No, I just original Call of Duty. I just want to do the campaign.
Okay, then yeah, go for it. But also like with the Activision thing, maybe just like, you know, they'll put them on Game Pass eventually, maybe.
Actually, the other game I've been looking at, maybe getting that I like is apparently old-ish at this point, but like I just never knew about is Project Zomboid.
Oh, what's that?
Like zombie survival thing, but like a little bit of base building, or maybe you can make it a lot of bit of base building, but pretty deep system mechanics it seems like. Like it's kind of it's like an isometric view thing. And it's not like full roguelike or like ASCII graphics or anything like that, but it's
So they bumped
not
up the Game Pass
graphically.
numbers, but not enough for investor to be satisfied. Which like it's like, yeah, you're only seeing like you did an $80 billion acquisition and you're seeing like an extra $5 billion this year. That's like, you know, it's not the best return on investment, and it's not like you can just immediately go around and sell those assets because it took you you had to fight tooth and nail to get that. So I get why it's considered more of a failure, but that's still $5 billion. I don't know, like I could use that money.
Man, what are we supposed to be doing?
I don't know. Did it park?
It did park. Is it like over here? It looks like it's over here, maybe.
Okay.
Something. Can we go down and around?
I hope Game Pass doesn't die, because that's like just
Oh yeah, it's over here. I see.
like it's nice just having the ability to just coordinate multiplayer games by just being like, oh yeah, you have Game Pass, you have this. It's nice to be able to try out what people are talking about by just playing a thing. But if it's really hurting the industry, then like yeah. But right now, I don't think it's super hurting it. I think some devs is hurting and some devs is helping. And I think you just have to be smart about what makes sense for your game. Right? It's like the PS Plus effect. Like, oh, launch your multiplayer game on PS Plus to get it like some good vibes, right? Like with Deep Rock Galactic or Fall Guys or stuff like that. It worked, but like maybe Foam Stars, it didn't really do much. Like I don't know what's the X factor there, but devs need to know. Oh, this is the library. PS Plus is losing games and the price hike is insane. The price hike is insane. I mean, premium for this month looks pretty good. You got like God of War Ragnarok, you got like a Dragon Gaiden, you've got Sayonara Wild Hearts, you've got Orcs Must Die 3, you've got, I love how I'm naming these all off the top of my head because this is how fucking deep in I am. There's another one that was on Game Pass, is now on PS Plus. I didn't care about as much. There's poker. You can play poker. There's a 2009 PS2 Indiana Jones game. They did take Horizon Forbidden West off of it, as well as Spider-Man Remastered. They are doing bullshit things. Oh, the Gravemind cutscene. That's like the one good cutscene in this game.
Oh.
In the remaster. It's fine. Not a big deal.
We'll watch it next time.
Yeah. I do hate that practice of like,
my God.
buy the new remaster, so we're gonna take the other one off of it. And it's like buy Spider-Man 2, so we're gonna take Spider-Man 1 off of it. We're gonna keep Miles Morales, so it's like, okay, cool.
The demon has infiltrated the council chamber. Protect the hierarchs. Seal the exits.
Took off fighting X-Slayer.
I think so.
I have Fighting X-Layer on Steam. I think.
Also, this is the room where like you spawn in Legendary, and depending on the spawn, you can immediately die and literally do nothing, which is fun. There's one other premium game, and then there's like. Okay, now I need to look up the list to complete it. I got like 5 out of 7. PS Plus Premium. Yeah, I do agree that like there are Atlas Fallen and oh right, the SD Gundam Battle Alliance and Anno Mutiny. Okay, I don't feel bad about Citizen Sleeper. That's the one that's like actually good. And Medieval, yeah, Medieval 2 specifically.
Put me down on one of the pedestals.
It's like there's still so many games I need to try on PS Plus. Whereas like Game Pass, I'm definitely keeping up with the Joneses. Whereas PS Plus, I still have a back catalog of like shit from the PS4 generation that I just like missed, or like even some like PS3 and PS2 and PS1 games. So that's like, oh, let's go dip. Whereas Xbox, I'm playing like whatever people are talking about, or people did talk about within the last couple years. Like I just did Neon White and like that was fun. You are up there.
Do I need to not
I think we go through these doors. But it is red. So we don't go through the door.
That prophet, Truth, he has the index. You've got to take it from him. Let me get these doors.
We do go through the
It'll
doors.
be easier to
Cool.
track Truth if I stay in the network.
Hank at Fighting X Layer on Steam. We can add it to the list. We don't have enough things on the list.
I do think for most people though that they shouldn't buy a full year of PS Plus because they are balanced gamers who don't have a bunch of forever games that they still want to do in addition to like new games, and for them that's not really worth it, especially if they're gonna take their time with it. So it's like, okay, get like a month here and there. I do think some people like Paul's doing that thing with Game Pass, but then he just bought 10 months out of the 12 months of Game Pass anyway, so it would have been way better for him just to do the gold trick. Oh yeah, I'll let you know. Sure, I can let you know when it goes on sale. Or, like PS Plus, you mean? Or do you mean? Yeah, I can let you know when people are getting those emails. Oh, Ben for Fighting X Layer. Okay.
Fighting X Layer. Okay.
Okay.
What if it's on sale right now?
The I do have the grandfathered plan though, so like I only have to, I'm just keeping on the PS Plus train because I do use it enough to justify keeping that price.
Truth is moving through the lower levels of the tower. I'll reverse this grab lift. Drop
I'm not
down
paying
and
$40. Yeah.
Like
no.
if I had to pay like instead of paying $100, if I had to pay $200 a year for premium, like fuck no.
I actually got. It's funny. I just remembered. I got a month free of Game Pass Ultimate because I bought that laptop.
Oh nice, you could have used that instead.
Not that- yeah.
Reinforce all approaches to the holding pens. Slay
Terry's an extra
$5.
$5. Man, did I get Terry in it? Probably not. Maybe I did.
stay sharp.
I'd have to look.
I do find it interesting on like the PlayStation Plus subreddit when people break down like here's what games I played this year, here's how much they would have cost if I got them at their lowest price during the year, and here's like how much it was worth. So it does help give context to like, I played 30 games this year. Yeah, but like how were those games all $60 games for the whole year?
Yeah.
Sayonara Wild Hearts so is a great pick for that because it's like a really amazing hour. Like a singular hour. That's why it was great for Apple Arcade because like I did the hour, it's fucking great. Okay, I'm done, and then I'm good to replay that now. Okay, let's get an actual gun here.
Nah, we don't need those.
Dude, the most into it, like, there's sometimes in my life where I'm like way too into the beef. It could be school related. Like there's like I'm an engineering major, but there was one time I was chatting with someone at like a academic meeting for like something else for like the school, and they are talking about this like fourth year political science course they are taking, and I told them exactly what time and what room they're taking it in off the top of my head. Like that's just like a normal thing because I was just looking at courses and shit way too much. And I've done the same with like when I was like stocking for Quest purchases. I say like I'm not looking at the Quest Kijiji tab every day now, but someone was looking at like a Quest and I was like telling them like, oh yeah, they saw this one, like, oh yeah, this one, it just got delisted this morning, but like yeah, I saw that one too, because they were actually like looking to purchase something. We were just chatting over listings that he was looking at, and I knew.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, it's not justifiable to even bounce around at like $200 a year. It's just not. They don't have like a yearly plan like you do with Xbox Gold, right? Which like, so there's no incentive for you to keep going unless you want that 25% like discount for the year. But like even then, that's like nothing. That's like
The Marines are just inside. Careful of the guards.
that's not worth it. Which sucks, but I do see some people still like, you know, keeping us essential because it's like, you know, they want their free games for the month. But honestly, the free games for the month are like, a lot of them come to extra anyways, and some of the other ones you can just buy for like pretty. Like this month is like it's Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, which is a good pick. It's a game you can get for like relatively cheap now because it's a couple years old. You have Suicide Squad. Enough said. And I forget the third game, but yeah, it's like, is this really one month? One of the games was Among Us, and also they do a lot of the multiplayer ones, as I mentioned, like Foam Stars or Quidditch Champions or like the launch thing. And I mean that's cool, but that's only cool if you really want to like try the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
I do wonder in 5 years if what the gaming subscription service is gonna look like, because I have no idea what's actually sustainable.
Yeah.
I was trying to look at
seems
like
like
what
it's
the
not
fucking
gonna
best selling, like I just want to see like, oh, for like the PS5, like how many sports games are in the top 10 of best sellings, and like people just they don't put out numbers anymore, so it's like really hard to fucking tell.
Yeah.
And it's like, and Wikipedia tries its best, but scraping together like, oh yeah, this game we got it from like 2 European countries, their sales numbers. Like, that's nothing. Oh yeah, the free outside PS Plus site, like, oh, this was already on Epic. That happens sometimes.
Dude,
I'm just happy I jumped on the PS Now train right before I went to premium, so I get that grandfather price. It's like,
I don't know where we're supposed to be going.
I think we go like, we have to go up at some.
There's like in there. This just
But-
goes back down, right?
I think maybe we missed on the second level some more Marines we have to free.
Oh, okay.
So let's just look for a door that's not red. This is where we got the Marines from first time. Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
there's enemies. Let's kill them.
Oh, okay. I went the wrong way. I've seen some people who like keep track. They like just do little announcements and stuff whenever there's the new games on Epic for free. And
Yeah.
like the amount of whining that they do when it's a repeat, and I'm like, guys, Come on. It's a little much.
Okay, so we got all the Marines now, so that's good.
All right.
Um,
We didn't need them.
you know, I look at the Canadian Wario 64, otherwise known as LeBams. And he posts all the stuff. That's how I got Friends, the entire series of Friends for $10 on Microsoft. I just watched some Friends last night again. I'm like done like 5.5 seasons out of 10. I've done seasons 1, 2, half of season 3, half of season or 2/3 of season 5, 6, 7, and basically all of 8. If you're wondering why is there a gap, it's because my sister was already midway through rewatch. So when I'm with her, we were watching starting like season 5 wherever she was, and then on my own I was watching, you know, starting season 1.
Yeah.
Oh, the totem.
Oh, there's Brutes, I see.
Slam against the ground and then up. Okay, let's ascend. Also, I love how you said this is going to be a short session. We're 2.5 hours in, and I'm still good.
I didn't think this one was gonna be that short. I kind of wanted to finish it tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's a little much.
We are on quarantine zone. Let me see how many levels are left.
Oh, I thought we were on Gravemind. I thought we had 4 left, including this one.
It'll make him much easier to track.
No, we're on quarantine, so
Oh, so we got like 5 left, including this one.
yeah. Yeah, we can. We won't finish it tonight, but we'll finish it next time.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So many bugs.
Yeah, dude.
I do wish, like, you know, I was discussing this a bit in my Atari stream, because there's a bit where, like, in 1982, the Intellivision folks, like, over at Mattel, they basically made a division specifically to port their games to the Atari 2600. And so it's, like, kind of them, like, giving up and, like, you know, putting their games on other platforms and, like, you know, making... But also branding is like, oh, yeah, like, you know, Mattel games on Atari are a step up, which, like, technically, they actually produce really quality ports of their games. They hire good people for those ports. But it's like, they're not ever going to reclaim enough market share, like, with the Intellivision 2 and stuff, with that type of strategy. And, like, but, like, how successful could they have floated if, you know, the game crash didn't happen? And I think of Microsoft, like, how long can they flow in the games industry by, like, you know, making it as, like, oh, yeah, everything's an Xbox, right? Everything's an Intellivision.
Yeah.
And the idea of, like, oh, they could have sold more consoles if they kept their game on there. Well, they could have, like, the short-term versus long-term stuff. It's like, I don't know. I don't think, like, Microsoft ever, like, got enough of an international hold to do shit, but they sure aren't, like, helping themselves by, like, you know, with their current state of just not trying with first party support when third party is, like, on everything.
Yeah.
And, like, their trying for first party support has been, like, not... Because, like, it's not like Sony's output is, like, the strongest right now compared to years past. Like, they still make good games, right? But, like, they make a good game a year. And Microsoft just needs to make, like, push a good game a year. And they have stuff that could. Like, you know, like, they were really pushing Starfield 2 years ago and then Black Ops last year. But because it's on everything else, it's not going to be a system seller. Because, like, you know, Paul bought the PS5 for Final Fantasy 16. I assume, Hank, you bought it at some point for like a Spider-Man. Maybe you bought it even before. But like people will buy games like right when there's a Switch game that's multiplayer that everyone is playing. I might buy like a Switch 2 for that at this point. I'm not gonna buy it for a single player, but you know, that's gonna be a condition for me to consider getting a Switch 2. Rebirth. Okay, yeah. So, and now that Square Enix is like, we're done doing exclusives, basically. It doesn't make sense for us financially. Next generation, Sony's
Just destroyed 2 of their
gonna actually have some fire under their ass to
throughout their fleet.
make people, like, you know, bring out the system sellers, essentially. And if Microsoft's still around then, I'm really interested to see what the discourse is going to be. Because we already have the PS5 have no games shows, but... if the PC version of Remake had been asked, I might have not. That's also a fair point. If, like, it's ported, but it's better on one console. And... what's the PC version of Rebirth? It came out, and... I don't know if it ran well, but hopefully. Or it's coming out next month, one of the two. Okay, it's not out yet. Okay. Yeah.
I got an achievement for killing an enraged brute chieftain using melee.
Nice. I don't know why I was hoping you'd come in the grab lift so that sticky would hit you, and you weren't coming in. Oh, they have Unreal Flutter. Damn.
Cast down the elite.
Dude, if you aren't careful with the sword, you're gonna just fling yourself off.
I would never do that. I'm a professional.
We'll drive you to the lower districts.
That's for non-gamers. I don't even know. Do we have to like fight these guys, or can we just like?
You can probably just skip.
I hate the bugs, man.
So that's going back to why I want to see how many games people like, how many of the top selling games on PS5 are still sports games, because people will still, you know, they aren't making those crossplay yet, so people are still gonna play the buy the console for the sports game to play with their friends, and they know their friends are gonna buy the next iteration of the console. That's predictable enough, so that's I just love to quantify how much that's gonna predict how much it's gonna drive PS6 sales, or even see how much it drove PS5 sales. Oh, okay, we're good. We are good. You. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Give me the top 10 for NPD. I don't know why they don't use the because at least EA still reports. So I know Switch has a thing where they only report physical. They don't report. Well, sometimes they report digital. No, they actually do that. Why is like the list for the PS5 games so off on Wikipedia? So I definitely know, like, oh yeah, these Switch games hit these milestones. Nintendo will say that. I mean, Microsoft doesn't say shit. But Wikipedia is trash for those, but like Wii era stuff, it's like, right? Like I use that to see what the fuck sold in the Wii, and it's perfect for that. Yeah. Yeah, let me know. Let me know how many sports games and how many shooters are in that top 10. Because I assume it's gonna be like you'll have sports, you'll have shooters, you'll have Hogwarts Legacy, you'll have Elden Ring still. Yeah, okay. Number 1, that makes sense. Wait a minute. Sorry, is MPD just US numbers? If American football is number 1?
I'm dead, by the way.
That's pretty good. American football's 3 of the top 10 spots. Okay, let's see if I can spawn you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm curious if still the Elden Ring and the Hogwarts Legacy predictions are true. If those are still in the top 10 or maybe top 15. Oh, perfect. Good job, Elite. You've been promoted.
Oh no!
I'm Chief! Fuck! Oh, fuck! I forgot I'm Chief! Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's so funny. You've been promoted, you just get decimated.
I finally got used to being an elite, and then it's like it's fighting a brute. Fuck.
So good.
Ah. Elden Ring is 8th. Oh, Hogwarts is not in the top 10. Okay. Man. Oh, nice, nice. We got get your shooters. We got 3 sports. We've got 2 shooters. We've got an Elden Ring. Sparkling's nice. Good for Sparkling 0. They know, like, in Latin American communities, it's definitely gonna sell. And, I mean, yeah, it's gonna... Okay, more shooter. And in Japan as well. Like, it's selling a lot. A lot of people like Dragon Ball. Okay. More,
There's a sword boy. Oh no, he stopped following you. I got him.
Yeah. Fucking, you're getting demoted.
What was number 1?
It was football.
Oh, EA college sports football.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's so funny. Like, I'm not judging anybody. It's just funny that that's number. Like, I'm so far out of that audience. You know?
Yeah, but it still sells. That's the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
That's what's gonna sell consoles. Alright, like we never talk about the mobile games that make $10 billion a week. Unless they're like related to stuff that's like mainline. Yeah, the college football was huge because the last one was like 2014, and so people would mod the like 360 version of that with the new rosters, and so having like getting that game on eBay was like dumbly expensive. Yeah.
There's like just an invisible guy somewhere with a sword or something.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, stand still.
I should sold consoles this year. Yeah, good. Hope the NCAA people are getting paid properly. Knock on wood. And glad that People like that game.
I hope they're not getting paid properly.
Fuck their rights.
Someone needs to speak up.
But yeah, again, the Microsoft had the US as good, but they maybe a little bit the UK as well, but they never cracked as much anywhere else.
I do find it funny. Well, not funny. I find it interesting, like which systems are absolutely worthless in which regions.
Yeah, like, oh man, seeing the Famitsu sales of like the Series X and S, or like Xbox One generation was the funniest for seeing their sales in Japan.
Just like
because it'd be
nothing.
in like the hundreds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, like Microsoft just sucks as traditional marketing, just straight up. They just really, 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 really fucking suck at traditional marketing. Really suck at it. I cannot overemphasize how much they suck at traditional marketing.
And see, it's funny because like meanwhile, in like Russia and Armenia, like Nintendo, Russia, it's a little more so just because the population's bigger. But like in Armenia, Nintendo might as well not exist. And like, not only like is it like there's not as many in stores and stuff, but like some stores there's no Nintendo stuff at all, and also like nobody's playing it.
So what's the dominant there, Sony?
I think it might be, I want to say it's PlayStation. It might be one of those things where like PlayStation is the more popular thing that people want, but like maybe is the Xbox Series S like cheap? It'll be cheaper.
Yes,
than
the Series S is cheaper.
Yeah, so that might be the thing that like people actually have.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But like maybe there's a good chance.
There's
that,
no
like, a lot of
such
people
thing as
are still just
Nintendo.
There's no such thing. A lot of people are probably just on like PlayStation 4 though too, right?
Yeah. Especially in a region that's I assume Armenia has a lower income per capita.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That it's I found out recently, like 2 days ago, a coworker who I thought was Romanian because they worked in Romania for so long was actually Armenian. Like they had an Armenian passport. So they recently, now you can, using that passport, travel to the US a little easier because they live in Canada. Starting in March at least. So that might be something to look into. If,
does their last name end in Yan? That's always the tell.
No, they married
okay.
a South Korean man, so I don't actually know their maiden name.
That was me and Ani were having a laugh because I actually didn't know this. The I forget her name offhand, but like the journalist at the center of Gamergate and all that bullshit. There is a line, I think it was on Wikipedia, or it might have just been an article, but it was like when people discovered she was Armenian, and it's like if someone it's like Armenians have like one variant of last name, so it's like, what do you mean discovered? Like it's the most obvious thing in the entire. Not that it's bad that they were making fun of her for that shit, obviously, along with everything else that the poor woman went through. But like when they discovered, I'm like, what are you? These people are stupid as shit.
Yeah. There's so much. I didn't follow that. Honestly, the only info I really had was from Paul's podcast this year because I just stuck my head, like, just did not follow that at all. And then I totally looked like an idiot when I tried to, like, use some of that info in the TDP Discord. Like, a couple months later, I was like, no, it definitely was all hate-based even from the start. It's like, oh, okay, you're citing the names that you know more than I do. That makes sense. Thanks for correcting me.
Oh my gosh.
The last time these guys fucked us up, so let's just fuck them up.
Yeah. What if instead of dying, we killed them?
Yeah. We did it.
Yay, we're gamers.
There we go.
Oof.
But what was the thing with the Armenian person?
Oh, like, they just were, like, I have no idea exactly what they were saying. Presumably saying shit like Armenia deserved to get genocided and that sort of thing.
Ugh.
Just to say,
Okay.
like, they basically just, it's like if they discovered someone was Jewish or something, right? They discovered a thing that they can now hone in on.
Okay.
But the idea is just, yeah, that, like, it's very obvious that she was Armenian from her name.
Oh, I got sniped.
Oof. Uh-oh.
I don't know if we got a checkpoint this time, but let's not find out, right, gamer?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Okay, at least you didn't punch them a third time after they pulled out the sword. That would have been hilarious. Sword person's chasing you, by the way. Nice, nice. Solid. Thank you for the spawn in. I just died immediately.
Oh, my God.
Thank you.
That's so funny. I turn around, your body is ragdolling past me.
Okay, so we have two more of these
So good.
Juckle fucks. Is there anything I can scavenge here?
Okay, one's down.
Yeah, let's dual wield. Okay, sorry, let me come in. Help. There we go. I helped.
Oh, man.
Hang on. I'm picking up 2 more transponders. It's the commander and Johnson. They're closing on Truth's position.
Should be following the just a tad more. Maybe this weekend I'll look at all the candidates for basically our prime minister announced that like he's gonna like be transferring resign, yeah, like, and not just like I'm not running next election. It's like, no, I'm gonna literally transfer. We're gonna have a next month or two have a liberal candidate nomination, through the system, and then whoever gets picked, they're gonna replace me starting in March. And in March there'll probably be a no confidence vote at that point, just to do an election immediately. But
Good. I'm getting confirmed reports of floods
yeah, there's
in Amberclad's wreckage. Let's
this
get
it'll be
find
interesting
a way out of
what
here before things get
that's
really
actually gonna
ugly.
look like.
Split them up.
Also, I mentioned at the start of the stream, but I think I'm gonna order groceries for the first time like ever, period, because there's a grocery store that's a 30-minute walk that I want to get some things at, and it's enough things where it can qualify for free shipping if I add like $10 more. And I'm like, sure, I'll get $10 more of groceries, and I don't want to walk like an hour in like -10 weather to get rice and milk tea and other Asian shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, especially the weight. Like, I usually go there, get the rice, like a fucking like 10-pound bag, and then walk it back 30 minutes. It's I'm not in the mood for that, so I'm just gonna waste people's fossil fuels in the delivery car and do that. So it'll be fine. Everyone does it. I always go to the store. I'm just like working myself up to press the buy groceries button.
Oh no, see that was great mind.
Oh, that was great, mine. Okay, maybe we can finish then. The start menu lied.
3 minutes or 3 minutes. Speed run strats. 3 missions left.
Yeah, we don't have to do it like now. We can end it here.
Do you have a rough estimate for how long those would be?
So, no, we're at Gravemind now. I just pressed start. If you press start, what does it say?
I just got the achievement for beating Gravemind though.
Oh, maybe my
Mine
thing's
says Uprising.
Oh, my thing's just glitched. Okay, cool. So the Great Journey is actually fairly long. The other two are like not that long, but
Yeah, we could maybe do this in a separate session then.
yeah, let's wait.
Pretty chonky. I mean, 8 missions was gonna be that was like pretty bold.
Yeah.
But we made good progress. We did good time. Once I got the Xbox One, we made pretty good time on this whole thing.
Yeah. We're cruising through. And yeah, so did you want to try the Friday, or like did you want to do the weekend instead? I'm good for either.
Probably weekend. I need to see
Okay.
like what my stuff looks like,
Okay.
and I'll figure that out like tomorrow or whatever.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks again so much for joining me and playing through the campaigns is always a blast. I'm glad I get to do with you.
Yeah, no, thanks for making the time and all that. And like you streaming is nice.
Yeah, it's honestly, Hank, it's been awesome chatting with you during these streams. And for anyone
yeah.
else watching, hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, until next time.
Cool.
Bye.
Yeah. Peace.